That's ready. Now let's go.
Okay. Big man, you wanna hear some hot takes? Let's see how woke you are. You know something about podcasts? Hell, dígame.
You kidding me or what, man?
I got these three drunk uncles with a sports podcast. They say they got fire takes, pure fuego. You find them wherever you listen to podcasts at. If it's what they say it is, you like and you subscribe.
Listen, like, and subscribe, yeah.
You know how to call into the show?
Yeah, man. Do the Podbean app.
You'll need headphones with a mic to call in.
That's no problem, man.
They'll also be at Sharky's, 8:07 p.m. on the first Wednesdays of the month. You may get some free Blue Chew. And they keep receipts, so if anything happens in the sports world, MyT's gonna drop a take faster than a rabbit gets fucked.
There's only three things I have in this world. My word, my balls, and this podcast.
Is the game on right now?
Break them for nobody.
Are you playing the baseball game?
MyT
Sports Season
Camera's
7.
coming up. Camera's coming up. Cheers to you and cheers to you. And now, good afternoon and welcome back to a evening and welcome back to it's 6 o'clock. Evening, welcome back to another edition of the MyT Sports Podcast. I'm your host, the one knowing Dollar Doma Dela, aka the Brooklyn Bustle, aka the Man Podcaster, aka the Tin Man, aka Tony Baritone, aka Mr. Energy. I don't know if you guys understand, aka they call me the Motor Mouth of the South, aka the One Take Wonder, aka your Army Black Knight. Yo, it's another Fuego day in the hottest city in the world. It is officially October 1st, folks. Oh, it's basically Halloween month. Halloween month. Halloween month. What's going on, Chill? I see you over there in the background. You know what October means. October means it's definitely time for you to get booed up. It's definitely time for you to get a boo. Listen, you get a boo for October, right? You go around for Thanksgiving, get some food, and you gotta break up by Christmas. So you don't have, and then that breakup lasts until March. So you can skip Christmas presents and you also skip Valentine's Day. And then you get back into the fold of things. And then you can see if it can work out. I'm just saying. You get booed up in October, you drop it by November. It's a quick thing. You gotta what you trying to do, you're trying to just catch yourself some pumpkin spice basically. That's all you're trying to do. Nothing solid, nothing long term, just some quick pumpkin spice for the season. You know what I mean? You know how they do it for the culture, this is what you're gonna do for the season. I don't even know what they said the temperature was supposed to be today. All I know is it's been raining like a motherfucker all goddamn day today, right? But we got a big show to get into. There's so much shit to get into today, right? Wait, apparently, I don't know if you guys realize this, but the Chiefs are gonna get themselves back on track. Now, don't get it twisted. In case you haven't looked at the schedule yet, the Chiefs will get themselves back on track. We're gonna get into that a little bit. And B finally opens up. We got the return of the Sixth. If you know what I'm talking about, a little Star Wars reference for some of you guys out there. We're gonna do our Week 7 picks as always. Like the NFL dropped some information about their halftime show we're gonna get into. We got Shady getting out the game. We're gonna get into that. We got the young gun shining for Thursday night football. Right? We got Deion Sanders calling out the young motherfuckers in the game. We got PPW, we got Sharkies, we got Blue Chew, we got birthdays. We got Halloween, we got Hollow Slam.
And you got me. Yay.
I got my co-host over here, Mark 21, already in the building. I got my other co-host with me, Chill Will up in the room. He up in the building. KJ is on his way at some point in time.
KJ. RJ.
You know what? We gonna start that. You know what they say, regardless of the time.
Take that.
And regardless of the weather.
You play to win the game. Hello?
It's always a good time to talk some sports. Oh, let's get this motherfucker stirred up. Right? Let's get this motherfucker stirred up. Get your drinks ready. Get your drinks ready. So... let's start talking.
Yay.
Woo! Back at it like a sports fanatic. MyT
Sports. Yay.
Man,
Let's get it.
let's get right into it. Let's not even waste any time today. I don't even know if we have any time to waste. Let's get right into the birthdays. Yeah, it's your birthday. You said it's your birthday. Yeah, because it's your birthday, we sing happy birthday. Check it. Check it. Okay, so folks, we finally got it picking back up. You know, we had a couple of sleepers when it came to the birthdays that was popping up in September. Don't know what the fuck was going on, but September was kind of a
there was
slow
no
month.
fucking. It's a.
It was fucking in September. There wasn't no fucking around Christmas time.
And shit.
Like even around Christmas time or November, there ain't a lot of fucking going on in the holiday time frame like we think it is. Because like there was a bunch of days being skipped over.
Yo, it's that you gotta save up for Christmas and
Like, I don't-
Thanksgiving,
I don't
man.
know,
Like
something's off.
like you stress. I'm saying is
Because we had tons of birthdays in
Remember
July,
December?
tons of birthdays in August. We couldn't miss a day
that's
without a
'cause
birthday.
That's because it's cold as hell. They stay indoors.
So what the fuck happened in September though? That's January, December still.
Is it?
Yeah, 9
So-
months.
Tell me.
Whose mama birthday is it?
What?
Mama's birthday.
I don't know whose mama's birthday it is. Is it
It's
your mama's birthday?
It's somebody's mama's birthday every
Oh,
day.
It's
shit.
your birthday. Your mama is your birthday. I need some mama.
Oh, check it.
Auntie.
Oh, shit.
Auntie's birthday.
Oh, wait. It's not. Oh, I thought it was your mama's birthday. I thought we was giving your mom's a special shout out on the
Yo,
podcast.
for real. That's what I thought.
No, ain't my mama's birthday. Somebody's mama out there.
But well, it's nobody's mama's birthday. Let me see. Anybody here?
Auntie.
Okay, there's somebody. Okay, we got one mama on here. We got one mama on here on the birthday list. All right, so for the birthdays that just passed, right? So yesterday's birthday. So we already covered everything before that. I want to say happy birthday to my boy Richard Perkins. Richard Perkins happened to be my mechanic back in the day. Before basically I started going to my mechanic over here. But he had a mechanic shop that was over here on 441, right over there by the Flanagans. Richard Perkins also happens to be the godbrother of my neighbor. Like some weird ass shit. And he was my mechanic well before I moved over here. So
The
want to say,
mechanic.
we want to say happy birthday to him, all day. And also happy birthday to my gay homeboy Johnny Roche, right? He has a name on there now, Keone Roche. I don't know if he's going through a name change or some shit like that. You know what I mean? I just have to call him a Hente.
You said my gay homeboy.
Yeah. That's how you're supposed to describe it.
Yeah.
As your homeboy. Not my white boyfriend.
Why did he have to be your gay homeboy?
Why can't you just be your homeboy, right?
Hey, you know what?
Thank you. That's the point.
That was an inside.
I know, I was saying.
Like my light skinned friend Mark.
Because that was me. That was an inside joke directly to Mark. To be honest with you, because Mark has this friend at work, and every time he describes him, right, he goes, "Hey, right at work, I got my white boyfriend." And I'm like, yo, pause. So I'm over here trying to show him, you could have said, yo, that's my, because I understand what's probably going in his head. He's even trying to say that's my white boy, right? Or that's my white friend or some shit like that. And right now he's over here with my white boy.
My white boyfriend.
Yeah, but
my white boy friend. That's
not
like
you could be like, that's my
white friend?
That's my homeboy. He's
That's
white.
my homeboy. He's white, yeah. I was like that.
You
My
know?
homeboy.
My white homeboy.
Yeah,
My white homeboy.
Ironic for me.
Because I'm used to calling motherfuckers white boys. So it's like white boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just.
Man, at work. You're like, whatever. Listen, Whatever you be
Oh,
at
that
work.
white boy, like you don't be like,
Like, that's my white
homeboy,
boyfriend.
Like, yeah,
Like,
nah.
yo, cook them chicken tenders up right, my white boyfriend.
So your gay homeboy birthday today.
It was yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
Richard and Johnny, they both had a birthday yesterday. Now, as far
They
as
both gay?
no, Richard got a family. He got.
I don't
a-
mean nothing. No.
No, but he's not though. I'm just saying, like, you know, he's not.
I feel you.
And then as far as today's birthdays go, right? One birthday goes out to one of my boys, Lewis. It says I want to say another person that changed his name. I could have swore his last name was Calhoun or some shit like that.
Calhoun.
Yeah.
That nigga was a coach for Connecticut back in the day.
I thought his last name was Calhoun. On here it says Chacon, but it could have been me. I could have always seen that
Is
shit
he
wrong.
black or is he white?
He's Spanish.
Spanish?
That could be Chachon.
Hey, Chachon.
Chacon, like I don't know. He's a what? What's that?
Is he
Jim?
a policeman?
No. What he is,
Is he a detective?
he works as an engineer. He's basically a sound engineer, and I met him through the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. One of the first radio stations that the podcast was on a radio station called 24/7 Miami, and that's where we used to be at. And he's the person that ran that station. Also, final happy birthday goes out to my homegirl Daniela Esquivel, now last name Summers. And she ain't just a homegirl, she is battle buddy Esquivel. So definitely want to give a big shout out to her. I met her in Germany. I think I met her in Germany on my way out. So I'm pretty sure it's probably like my last 3 months in Germany, which means that I really don't remember the like anything besides the back of her head much. Like, to be honest with you. Like,
That sounds like. I don't want to go there.
because we was always in formation. Because of formation.
Oh man, that's
yeah,
crazy.
that'll work
Glad
too.
to see that.
That'll work too.
Cheers, man! We're all friends.
Yeah, damn. I remember the back of her head. You know what was going on.
You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
And he was in formation.
Because like we
You know what
didn't
I'm
really
saying?
get a lot. We didn't get.
We got a few formations.
We didn't get.
back in the head.
No. What? No. We didn't get a lot of time to really be around each other.
Face to face.
Because basically, we didn't get a lot of face to face. Because, like I said, I was transitioning out. So she may have caught me.
On the back of her head?
She may have caught me like really the last 3 months of me being in Germany.
She'd be like, "You remember me?" He'd be like, "Turn around." Oh, I remember you now.
I don't think she got the same hairstyle. Like, you know, I think back then she had that right above the neck shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And now she has that right above the ass crack shit. You know? So,
Birthday.
birthdays. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Danielle. But see, I also maybe exaggerate, but I also, like I said, I'm a walking tornado. Like, I spin through a lot of scenarios where I go through like regular day life shit, and I don't even remember what the fuck happens. I spin so fast. That's what I'm like. I'm exaggerating when I say it was the last 3 months, but I know it was the last year of me being in Germany. And that last year in Germany, I knew. Like, I came back from deployment. Like, a little bit of time passed, and I was like, you know what? I kind of know. I kind of know what's gonna go happen here. I'm bouncing. And I knew I was going to Indiana as well too.
Are you gonna say Indiana from Germany?
Yeah, I went to Indiana from Germany. It's basically one of those things. It's like, see, that's why I tell people, it really is very weird how many different parallels that the sports world and the military world has. Because, kind of like the sports world. Go ahead and cut the beat. Kind of like the sports world, right? Very much like, let's compare very much so to the NBA. You sign you sign an initial contract when you first go in. So like my first contract was for 4 years. Like an NBA rookie. My first contract was for 4 years. Anything outside of that is
But it's guaranteed.
as long as you I mean kinda like the NBA, as long as you do what you're supposed to do, you report the training camp, but you make it to where you need to be on time, and you do all the little shit you're supposed to do, it's guaranteed you get a guaranteed paycheck every 2 weeks. It's really hard to fuck up in like people don't really understand. It really is hard to fuck up in the military sometimes. It really is hard to fuck up in the military.
Yeah, my cousin found a way to.
because honestly, you can Chris Paul your whole career. Like as soon as you start fucking up in one duty station, you can come up on orders, be like, you know what? I'm bouncing, I'm going. and go to your next duty station and start the whole cycle all over again. And by the time they realize you're a fuck up, like Chris Paul, like you bounce again and you go to another place, and it never sticks on you. You just keep
you can't be hating on Chris Paul.
I don't hate on Chris Paul, but his shit don't stick. That's all I'm saying. His shit don't stick.
He got a nice contract, though.
When is he ever blamed for him not winning in any scenario? Name one place he was blamed for not winning. But yet he's the superstar on the team.
We have to say
he's their LeBron James. He's their Carmelo Anthony. He's their Kyrie. He's their Kevin Durant. Yet every time he loses, he don't get stuck with it. I'm sorry. I'm holding this nigga accountable. I feel like you don't hear that. You don't hear those feet 5 4 thumbs.
I didn't know if that was the feet or the thighs.
Listen. It's exactly what you hear some feet 5 4 thumbs. See, cuckoo! There you go. Let's go. We heard you feet 5 4 thumbing up the stairs.
I definitely wasn't feet 5 4 up the stairs. You heard me because I was talking to your mom. Stop fucking lying on camera.
We literally heard your footsteps up the stairs.
I heard the footsteps, dog.
We did.
No, you heard me talking to moms downstairs. That's what you heard.
And then you heard the footsteps.
You heard me talking to moms first. Coming up.
But we also heard your footsteps.
Shut up and continue.
That's why
the
we're
show.
saying you feet 5
Shut up
4
and continue the show. Shut up and continue the show.
I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about anymore, man.
Yeah, it wasn't good anyway.
We were talking about Army
yeah.
contracts compared to that.
Yeah. Oh.
Right. So I was like, I don't even know where I was getting with this. I was gonna talk about me how I end up re up. Oh, so when I read up for my contract, it's kind of like NBA. So like, hey, you can sign your contract, and depending on what stage you in, you can determine where you want to go. Right? If you want to assign and trade or whatever shit like that, if you just want to bounce, that's kind of what I did. Like I signed my contract in Germany, knowing that I was gonna leave and go to Indiana, and no place but Indiana.
Your favorite place. Shout out to Reggie.
Yes, I got to boo him in person at the Indy 500. It don't get no better for a Knicks fan than to be outside of booing him in the garden.
You went to a race?
Went to the Indy 500.
How was that?
It was amazing. That's why I want to go to a hockey. That's why I want to go to a hockey game.
No, that's not.
Because that energy at an Indy 5, that energy at the thing is fucking ridiculous.
No, because wifey.
I'm telling you right now. We go to Tampa.
Wifey loves NASCAR.
We go to Tampa watch the Lightning play.
I want
Fuck the Panther. Fuck.
I low-key want to adopt the
Panther. If I'm gonna drive to Tampa, I'm gonna watch Brady play. I'm gonna watch football.
Anyway, we're literally talking about hockey, and you want to bring football.
Yeah, nah, we talking about just going to events.
You kind of cracked the door open for a segue there to Tampa only because you said Tampa.
But
it's
Tampa. But we're not talking football.
Tampa.
We letting you get all the other shit out the way first, then we go football.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about the return of the Six yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, what does Drake call it? The Sixth God.
Sixth God.
I hate to say it, but he is the Sixth God.
Actually, 7.
Going on 8? I don't know what we talking about.
Going on 8?
He has 7?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What's wrong with this guy?
I mean, it was a
He
trap.
started that shit when you get here. He started that bullshit.
Listen, I don't
We
know.
were good. We were flowing.
Listen.
All of a sudden, you come, he starts with the bullshit.
Well, you started the bullshit too, because you went right along with them talking about how it's coming up the stairs.
Yeah, but that's
Shut your ass up.
Damn, man.
So shut your ass up.
I don't even
He's like, alright, you know what?
Exactly.
P54 fun, my
He's
bad.
like,
I give you 2
V5
thumbs
all
up.
of that shit. I'll hear none. This is my home. You see Letterman ask K. Oh, that was. Oh shit, we got Sweet Brandon that just popped back up. He popped up with it. He got popped up with a question automatically. He got that interview with Kevin Durant.
The 6, my home.
Kevin Durant with
I take it.
on David Letterman asked Kevin Durant a
Whoa,
question.
Yo,
is that my
awesome.
nigga?
David
Is that my
Letterman
bro there?
A Sweet Brandon.
That's chill.
That's my man Chill Will out there?
Oh, Chill Will. Yeah, that's
Bro,
Chill Will.
I need the drop, man. Chill ain't
you know
been
what?
here in a
My
minute,
bad.
man.
He's been in the room for. You know what? Chill Will, my bad.
You drop tapes, don't you?
That's why he been so quiet.
Drop tapes, don't you? Sir, yes, sir. Well, if you gonna drop tapes, you might as well go ahead and drop them exhibitiously.
It's Friday.
This is for you.
And we'll cheers and take a drink for Chill Will because we all know that Chill Will don't drink.
Yes. Brethren. Yes.
Cheers.
Yeah, I don't drink at all.
So okay, so let's start off with that topic that came from directly from the comments and about that interview that happened with Kevin Durant on Media Day and
David Letterman.
But David Letterman.
That was awesome.
But that was crazy though. Did he know who David Letterman was?
He looked like he didn't know who.
Like he
David
did it
Letterman
and he
was.
did. Like
It's like I know your face, but I don't know where the fuck I know your face.
No, I know. He's like, I know your
That's-
name.
That's the exact vibe I caught. I caught the vibe that nigga did not know who David Letterman was.
It's like I
But I'm saying he kind of remembered because at the end, David got him to giggle. David made him laugh though.
So
He made him laugh because
It's
he was
that-
stone. He was
I-
stone
it's-
faced.
It's that I know you from somewhere, my nigga. I
Yeah.
know you from somewhere.
Where's this white dude from? Like, oh, damn, Letterman. That shit sounds familiar.
Letterman.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit they gave us in high school? No, hold on.
That's a leather jacket. That's a Letterman jacket.
Hold on. So, in case you guys haven't heard it, I'm trying to see if I can get this pulled up for us real quick. Right? We don't need all the extra bullshit.
Shut your ass up, YouTube, you
All right.
stupid ass ass.
No, so we'll see if we can get that pulled up for you, because it really was funny when you listen to it, because he asked him some ridiculous questions, and part of me was like,
What
I was kinda
KD stands for?
I was kind of surprised that
He said, what KD stand for?
Thank you for
KD would say, well, Kevin's my first name.
Okay, so let me go ahead and play this interview before Mark gives the whole thing away. So let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and get that playing for you guys. The Kevin Durant, David Letterman interview.
With his hand raised in the back? Yes, excuse me. Hi, Kevin. Could I borrow your notebook? I didn't read. Thank you.
Get him on.
Dave from Basketball Digest. Kevin,
Basketball Digest.
KD, why do people call you KD? Can I call you KD? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
My first name is Kevin. K.
Right.
And my second name, my last name. My second name. My last name is Durant with a D.
KD. This year, what percentage do you plan on giving on the court? 90, 95, 100, 110? What are we looking at?
110.
110.
He said, let me borrow a notebook.
I just got off the phone with the Dolan family. They said that they're talking to the commissioner now. They're looking at working a contractual deal that will allow you, when you're not playing for the Nets, days off, you'll be able to play for the Knicks. Comments?
He's a Knicks fan.
Alright,
That's why.
that was the last one.
Comments?
I didn't hear this one.
I didn't hear that.
He said, "I Dave." That's the last one.
Okay. I'm being told my time is done. Have a great year. What about the Pelicans? When you guys play the Pelicans, does it kind of make you giggle?
See, he made him laugh.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's all I got. That's it, everybody. Thank you. Good night.
Look at his face, yo. His face like...
He said, "Good job, man."
Tough act to follow. We'll go to Brian Mahoney.
So
This nigga seen that. He
Dave's
seen
up
that
there.
awkward as fuck.
He was like, enough, Dave.
He said that.
he's like, "Yo, that's your last one."
He's like, yo, easy. He's like, this ain't the Super Bowl fucking media day and shit.
Word.
This is fucking. This motherfucking. Oh damn, my bad.
Okay,
What they
so
doing?
I don't know where you was going with that.
Yo, I was going
But I can rescue you.
Oh my god. Preseason.
Okay.
They go to the preseason and he's asking like Super Bowl questions and shit.
He is at. You know what though? He is asking Radio Row questions for like Super Bowl shit.
Mhm.
He is asking, but
I mean, it's media day. Like all types of media come out there.
that is true too. But he's like, my
If
first
anything,
name is
that is their shit for Super Bowl.
He's like, hey, my first name is Kevin. That's what the K stands for. My last name is Durant for the D. He's like, what percentage do you plan on giving? 95, 100, 110%? He's like, 110, definitely. Like, he was like, you know what, 95. Like, I gotta leave myself a little bit of room for error. Like, for those days, I may load manage. Oh, these guys managing their load like they're in their 50s. Like, I don't get
Yeah. Kyrie got the low management down pack. I'm just playing half of the games.
No.
That's low management.
Like I said, it's so
Like, come on,
really
man.
weird because For the most part, if we would have gotten just 41 regular season games out of Kyrie this year, we would have felt content. Okay, that's because that's how much we expect him to play. Like with all the time that he needs to take off and shit like that.
Nah, the only thing that sucks, he can't practice. That's the problem.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
No.
Yes, he can. They're not practicing in New York City.
Exactly.
No, right now
He just
when
can't
they
practice. He just can't.
no when they
come
get
through
back to the
Barclays.
cities.
Yeah, when they practice in the
He
city,
can't come. He can't come through Barclays. That's it.
So-
in terms of
so
practice,
do they practice in
facility,
Jersey?
He can go in there.
They practice somewhere else. They
They in San Diego right now.
that's where they're practicing.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying when they during the season,
I don't know.
he's restricted.
Practice in
from-
Jersey or practice in
from-
New England somewhere. Fuck that.
All for one player.
I'll go to Jersey.
For one player, we're gonna take the whole team away for one player.
You
Or
trying
you
to-
just take
you
you
trying-
just
I
take
mean,
the
yeah,
shots.
That one player you're cutting $35 million for.
And you're trying to make history for.
Or you just like take the shot, bro. The fuck.
Well, that's the reason why you're keeping him because you want that guy to take the shot.
Exactly. That too.
Not that Pfizer. You know what I mean? We want to take that Wilson shot. It's Wilson now, right? They changed it, right? It's Wilson now, right?
I think that's the next variant, the next type shot. I think.
No.
Don't quote me. on it.
Keep no.
Yeah, I
keep
don't
up,
know.
keep up. Wilson. You want to take the Wilson shot? The name of the basketball. Is it Wilson now?
Yeah, it's Wilson now. My bad.
Listen, I lost both of you.
My bad.
Like it's okay.
No, I got you on the
Like
shot.
you were
I
tracking
got
me.
you on the
I don't know
shot.
how- yeah, I don't know.
I
how
got you on the
because
shot.
You was tracking me for a second.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we got to that fork in the road at Albuquerque.
Oh, you know what
and we took
happened?
That left turn.
You know what happened? Because I took
My
a sip, and there was no more left.
Yeah.
So I started thinking, damn, I gotta go downstairs. That's why I lost. That's why I lost you.
My fault, B. I've been sitting in front of a computer on a phone for the last 10 hours.
Understood.
So forgive me. This
So
drink.
answer the question.
This drink is everything. Literally, no, dead ass. Just like that. Just
Answer
like
the
that.
question.
Answer the fucking question. I'm like, no, hey, listen. This call's not being recorded for quality assurance purpose. I will cuss your bitch ass out on this phone.
Talk about it wasn't me.
Dead ass. I'm like, oh, that wasn't me.
No, that shit was me.
Exactly, right? You can complain all you want to. I'm gonna
That
deny,
shit ain't
deny,
recorded.
deny.
It wasn't me.
Let's see. We have a couple of.
I had somebody who-
comments. Let's see.
I had somebody the
This
other
is a
day who
tribute
called
to
me,
McDonald's.
"Oh, you
That's
fucking
this
idiot!
one.
I can't fucking stand you, you fucking cunt!" I said,
seen that.
I hung up on his ass so quick.
Damn.
I hung up on him because I'm like, yo, if I stayed on that phone, I was gonna go straight Brooklyn on this nigga.
That's when I'm like, yo, why you hate your life so much?
Real talk, bitch. You come up here
Relax.
crying and complaining about a fucking mattress furniture delivery?
Who?
No, some dude at my job.
Oh.
Customer calling in because his dumbass wasn't available because the time frame for his delivery wasn't good for him. He calls up. I'm explaining exactly how the process goes. We can't do shit for him. And here's the thing, B. You call up, cussing up a storm. You think I'm gonna want to help you? You think I'm gonna want to get up from my seat, go to my manager, and help you? I'm the lead of this bitch now. Like, I got my own team I'm in charge of, but
The tradition of fest.
So basically,
yeah, man.
what's going on right now is I don't know if you ever seen or heard this, but what it sounds like is going on right now is something from back in the day called.
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people.
That's what that customer did.
That's what you do. Like, you know what? This is the ear. I'm coming out. This is the ear. I'm gonna take my shit. This is the airing of grievances. Customers, I got a lot of problem with you people, and you about to hear it right now.
I'll let them customers get to me, but it's the fact that dude called me a fucking idiot and a fucking cunt, and he thought I would help him. You call up here, I'm telling you exactly how our process is, and you say that, you think I'm gonna help you? Like I said, as soon as he said cunt, I hung up. And back of my head, I said, I wish you called back. Because I'm processing what you just told me over this phone. And if you call back and I answer,
You're right. Rest in peace, Jerry
Lord.
Stiller. He did pass away.
damn,
He was funny as shit too.
Jerry, yes, alright, oh man.
Because then after he left Seinfeld, then his next prominent role was in King of Queens, right? He was the father-in-law and King of Queens.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think so.
Like, that's the next prominent role I can remember him. If he did another prominent role.
Sweet Brandon said Arthur.
Yeah. I see SB over there. Oh shit! Look like SB is calling in. So we got our
My guy.
We got the first caller coming in. Actually, I shouldn't say the first caller. You know, because you know what? Because I look at because Chill was a host in my head.
Exactly.
Like
Chill was
you know what I mean.
host.
So we got our first call on the
and
Blue
go.
Chew Get In hotline.
Chill.
Blue Chew. What's going on, sweet Brandon?
That sounds like a theme song. I don't want to interrupt.
Oh no, we're going. Let's go. Talk to him.
Blue Chew? That's just background
You
noise.
turned that into 30 seconds. That's a commercial spot.
Lord.
Well, we're getting listen. Blue Chew is something that we're gonna get into. Since we're talking to you on the Blue Chew hotline, before we get into the hard hitting questions, let's go ahead and talk about something that does keep you hard, which is Blue Chew. And for those that don't know, Blue Chew happens to be that little blue pill that will give you back your thrill. Listen, just open up a packet and head to the sack. Just a few chews before you do. It has the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. This is one opportunity that you just can't miss. We're a sports show, so I'm going to tell you, she's going to love how you come through like a champ when you Blue Chew in advance. And if you use this week's promo code, REVH, that's Romeo, Echo, Victor, Hotel, you will basically get your first order of Blue Chew for free. Blue Chew, people, just chew it. And what KJ?
Not tonight. Do it again.
Just chew it and
do it.
There we go.
Shout out to Nike.
What's going on with you, SB?
There you go.
See you called up to the podcast.
Hey, his comment be Blue Chew, make your lady happy or your dude too.
Hey!
No judgment zone.
No judgment zone. This is 2021.
You see all types
Blue
of
Chew,
weird shit.
make your lady happy or your dude too?
Yeah.
Either one.
Fudge packing.
Listen, you know what they
Lord
say?
have mercy.
Before you do, even if what you do is the do.
Out of mercy.
Hey, doo-doo. Hey, doo-doo. Yo,
listen.
yo, my cousin.
Listen here, you have
They
to
gonna
calm
be
down
some
with
doo-doo
Yo.
on your doo-doo.
You're gonna have to
Yo,
calm down
but,
with that, Mark, because you know
I'm a man.
Nah.
I'm 40.
You know what I mean?
Yo.
Shit.
My gunny.
It's funny, like when we're playing ball and shit and somebody sucks, it's like, yo, that nigga's doo-doo. He's like, he's doo-doo. He used to be like,
Or basically what LeBron told me.
I'm champion. Get shit on. Get shit on. Get shit on. Your ass.
Is that OBJ?
Your ass. Get
Is that OBJ?
That's LeBron.
You pussy.
Such a hater.
Sounds like Odell.
Hey, over there. Hey.
Listen.
Hey.
It sounds like somebody for somebody.
Hey.
yeah.
Listen,
right?
who does that
Hey.
sound? Listen, it's okay. That sounds like that was my run into. Listen, I had a run into LeBron. I told LeBron my take about him, and basically at the end of the conversation, that's how LeBron was yelling at me. And it ended up with him like, yo, 1v. He was like, yo, 1v1 me. Like, I'm a champion. Like, he's like, yo, what was I supposed to say?
You said 1v1?
He said 1v1.
I was about to say.
He's like 1v1
I want my damn respect,
You
too.
heard him?
I was about to say.
Like,
I want my damn respect,
You heard what
too.
he said to me. You heard how he yelled at me. He raised his voice and everything.
I'm champion. Get shit on. Get shit on.
It's the
Get
hate for me.
shit on. Your ass. Your
It's alright, LeBron. Your greatness won't be appreciated till you're long gone, dude.
That's Andre Iguodala.
Damn.
Talent goes way out of his way to give hatred.
No,
Talent
okay.
goes way out of his way to hate on Braun. It is sickening. Like
No,
you
you
are clearly the black Skip Bayless. I saw no. Get this right. I saw Skip Bayless on a treadmill make a video to talk shit about LeBron. I'm like, nigga, are you serious? Like, you're gay at this point. You're gay. You're gay. Because how the fuck are you on a treadmill doing your workout, sweating, and you thinking about talking bad about Braun? Braun can't be on your head
bro,
that
when
much.
you jogging, you be thinking about crazy shit. Like,
because what happens that
like
Braun
you think
can't
about
be on your head that
he's
much.
jogging, he's thinking about work, and
Yeah,
he's thinking about whatever it takes, he's gonna make dirty
exactly.
show. And that shit came out, he's
Bullshit.
like, oh, I can drop this now and it'll get clicks.
Look at you, the LeBron hater over there finding a way to justify an excuse.
No, but
this
it's
shit.
true
I'm
when you
talking about somebody
jog.
that
When you're on the
has-
treadmill, what you think about?
I'm talking about somebody that's always.
Oh, do you go on the treadmill?
I don't do the treadmill.
I'm talking about
I
somebody
go
that's
on
always.
the
I'm talking
field.
about somebody that's in this headspace, in this kind of headspace all the time. If you're constantly just always thinking, okay, my next show, what I gotta do for
For
content,
one,
content.
if you're thinking about your next show while you're working out, you're not working out as hard.
Man, I got caught up. Be on the treadmill.
That's your
Just a
mind
treadmill.
racing.
Yeah. It's
You
just
could
a treadmill.
You're not working out as hard if you're thinking about some damn show.
Burning building.
Out of here with
Skip
that.
Bayless' house is burning down. He's trapped.
Y'all niggas are gay.
Listen, I don't.
Y'all niggas are suspect.
Listen, I done ran 10 miles over here thinking the whole entire time, what the fuck am I gonna do for the weekend and what I need to do for a fucking party list. Information. With boots on. You can't tell me I wasn't working out. I just had other shit on my mind because that's what you gotta do sometimes to make the time go by.
Then you need better music.
I can't listen to music in formation.
You guys-
You can't even have headphones. The only music you can hear is that everywhere we go, people wanna know. It's shit like that.
I remember seeing this. I remember seeing Skip Bayless sweating, panting and shit, talking about. I'm like, dude, the man on your mind that much? How gay are you, dog?
Oh my god.
I seen this meme on Instagram the other day.
That
Skip
nigga a
Bayless
faggot,
house is
bro.
burning
Like, come
down.
on.
LeBron saves Skip Bayless from a burning building, and Skip goes, "LeBron, you saved me, just like Ray Allen saved you from my Spurs in 2013 in the finals."
I hope after that it was Ron throwing Skip Bayless right back in that fire to burn the ashes.
That's hilarious.
I can't stand Skip Bayless
That's
though.
hilarious.
I really can't.
I can't stand Skip Bayless.
There's a
can't
special
stand
part of me
him.
that appreciates Skip Bayless. Coming from somebody that has booed Reggie Miller at an Indy 500 while he was getting the keys to the city, like I can appreciate that from Skip Bayless.
My thing is, you can tell that the dude, some of his takes is based off how he immediately feels about you. When it comes, and how I figure this out is with Rodgers. He loves Brett Favre so much, he can't imagine somebody being as good, if not better. The fact that somebody is better than Brett Favre makes him sick.
I met Skip.
Makes him sick.
I met Skip.
I mean, Tom Brady is slightly better than Brett Favre.
I met Skip.
But
in
never
amusement park and
somebody
shit.
in New England like that.
Yeah,
What did
just
Jalen Rose call him?
I just don't get it.
Call who? Brett Favre?
Skip. No, Skip.
I don't know. Undercover hater? Bonafide hater? Talking fathead?
No, it was damn. He was comparing himself to an NBA player, and Jalen broke him down as hilarious. I gotta Google
Ooh, yeah, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful time.
Oh my God.
That was great. That was one of the greatest moments in TV.
Talk about
Had him
basketball players.
stuttering and everything. Oh,
Talking about basketball players.
I love.
Remember-
To this day, I love Jalen Rose for that.
Remember watching Brian Scalabrine go to a local rec gym and school motherfuckers? Because motherfuckers was talking shit about him. And did you see he had an interview recently where he had to tell people people come and talk shit about me about how I suck. Well, in reality, I'm closer to LeBron James than you are. In talent wise, like I'm way closer to them being LeBron James than you are. And when he said that shit, I was like, oh, that's a mic drop. All those people say that, yo, you suck. You don't even belong in the NBA. Oh, well, I'm closer to being LeBron James than you are.
Oh.
You
How
beer
many-
guzzling.
Hey. How many? No. At the end of the day, how many NBA teams are there? 30?
30, 32.
30, right?
No, 30. 30. Yeah.
30? And there's 12 players on the roster?
12 to 15.
12 to 15. So we're looking at about like 400 to 450 total players.
Yeah, about 450. Yeah.
Dog,
That's what
you're
I thought.
one of those 400 to 450. You know what the fuck you're doing.
I would say that the last nigga on
And
the
for-
bench
and the-
will bust your ass.
That's what I'm saying.
How
The
well?
last nigga on the bench will bust your ass,
I've never been that person to say such and such who rides the bench or comes out does some is just fucking trash or fucking ass. Never, because I'm like, is that I know good and damn well if I'm playing ball with my niggas, that motherfucker come through this gym to play.
He's not my no
Oh yeah,
pick.
it's barbecue chicken alert.
Like, I got first pick. Oh no, we gonna shoot for that. Okay.
All right, cool. When I make this shit, Scalabrini's my first pick. You heard?
Skip was saying on his high school team.
This will be the only game we worked through the post the whole entire game.
1.4 points per game. You're Water Pistol Pete Jr.
Shit, even fucking Mike Miller.
Oh, I do
his
remember
old
that.
slow
I
ass.
do remember
Mike
that.
Miller's old slow ass cooked somebody real good. He was going behind the back, between his legs, stepping back like he was fucking a fucking white James Harden.
Shit, even
You know who's nice?
Yo, they even bust your ass now. Go ahead, get
That's
in
what
that.
I'm saying.
You know
That
who's
3-on-3.
really nice?
That shooting
What was
never
that, the
goes
Ice Cube
nowhere.
shit?
That shooting
thing-
never
yo.
leaves. That shooting will never leave you, dog.
Listen, man, we go call right now. I'll back out some threes
You
for
know
y'all.
who's really nice? The professor from the N1 joints.
Oh, the white boy.
And you know what? You know why I'm pulling him out specifically? Because this motherfucker will go out balling in a mascot outfit and bust your ass. And he'll go out like Spider-Man and go bust your ass. He'll go dress in a Shrek outfit and go bust your ass.
Some dude was in a
He'll go dress in a
busting niggas'
Deadpool
ass.
outfit and go bust your ass. He'll go dress as Bugs Bunny and go bust your ass.
Professor.
He'll go dress as Mr. Incredible and go bust your ass.
Yo, he made money off his career, like, off of his shit. He made some money.
Just posting
Just
videos
balling.
of him busting niggas' ass.
Yeah, afterwards. Yeah, like listen, he made a bunch of money
The
afterwards.
nigga
Even
travels.
while he was
The
playing in
nigga
N1.
travels to basketball courts all over in different cities, records the
Nah.
shit, posts it, and gets a bag for it.
But he was in the N1.
Exactly.
He was
Oh,
in
listen,
the
we love the
N1.
N1. Listen, all I have is N1 shorts. I invest in N1 as a company. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they
Around
they-
2000, around
They like right
2001,
above.
2002.
They like right above water. and
I just
shit,
miss.
too.
I just meant I didn't know. I didn't think about to investing in them in 2001, 2002.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Had
like
you
in the
invested
bottom
in them
of that shit.
2001, 2002, Lord have mercy.
Because many times that they would have split and
They
be
still-
sold.
they-
The amount
they
of different basketball events that were called and1 something, and1 showcase, and1 this, and1 that.
They had a time.
Do you remember the Chappelle sketch where he did and one for all the sports?
I slightly
I don't.
do remember. I do.
I don't remember that one.
Cause he had motherfuckers Harlem shaking and all kinds of shit.
baseball.
Yeah, he had motherfuckers like Harlem shaking like down the lane doing bowling and shit like that. like tap dancing and shit like that. Like
Yeah, that's because N1 is cheap. N1
Tennis.
ain't that much. It ain't that expensive at all.
we weren't talking about the price of it. We were talking about
I'm
the
just
Dave
saying.
Chappelle shit.
I know.
Skit.
But we still talking about N1. I just thought about
It's
it. And you
reasonable.
invested.
I mean, it's reasonable. I mean, you talk about the apparel or the stock
The
price?
apparel.
The stock price is still reasonable. Yeah, still yeah. Because right now, I basically they're basically a corner store apparel in Walmart, which means that every Tom
Hey, whatever, FUBU.
every normal Tom, Dick, and Harry across America is wearing their motherfucking shorts.
And was it Walmart?
Yes, that's where I get all my shits from. All my N1 apparel is from Walmart. Hey,
From
that's where
where?
they're at.
From
Walmart.
Walmart.
Yeah, that's where they have them at. All the
for the and1 shorts?
N1, yeah, all my N1
I don't
shorts.
see
Yeah, any
N1.
N1
I don't
shit.
see
I
N1.
don't see and1 period, B.
I don't.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say.
No,
Like,
Walmart, go to the short section. You'll see them.
In Walmart?
Yeah, Walmart got the N1 joints.
I mean,
Because because also N1 is the last
N1!
N1 is the last line of basketball shorts that are the length that we grew up comfortable wearing them at. today's athletes,
that's
not for nothing, because
Shit.
today's athletes have taken it back to the old school, where
They just haven't went completely
they're
that short.
okay. But also shout out to
again-
them. Shout out to them. Like, you know what?
Yo,
You've been working on
we
your
rocked N1 because it was affordable.
I mean, but it was
That's
also
I'm
stylish.
saying it was always.
But
Yeah,
also-
but
but also-
style-
but- but
that
listen,
was a style.
shout out to the Fab
that was a
Five.
style.
Shout
out
that
Fab
was a style
Five.
you could afford.
And Michael
though.
But
Jordan.
also, because we had N1 shorts back then that was coming down to your ankles.
They don't call him the T-Style Bowl for nothing.
That's a big
I just seen somebody's media day picture. Who the fuck was it? Was it TJ Ford's or some shit like that. I seen his old school media day picture.
Oh, with the shorts down, he's
Yo,
tripping over them.
Exactly. The NBA basketball shorts back then, that motherfucker had that shit down to his ankle. And that's
Those
what the
are
N1
facts.
shits used to be.
Those are facts.
How
Now,
does he cross somebody over?
now
with
niggas is out there wearing capris.
But you know what though? That people don't realize
Nigga,
that,
yo,
that
for
was
real.
Niggas
a,
is wearing capris.
Yeah, call him Westbrook.
Niggas is wearing capris.
it was a
Right
beauty.
above the knees, right there.
Oh no, listen, it was a
Rolling
They
up
got-
the
they
shorts.
got-
Rolling up the shorts. If it's
I'm gonna
on
pick that up in a weird way too.
I saw who rolled up the shorts. I saw that
Yeah,
shit.
you right.
Somebody
I
rolled
know.
up the shorts.
I can't figure out the name.
Somebody
But somebody
rolled up
the
the
other day
shorts.
posted their picture. Their shorts were mad. No, I think it was Cole Anthony. I think it was Cole Anthony.
I was
I
like,
think it was Cole
yo,
Anthony.
seriously? I was like, what you doing, B?
You know exactly.
I know, right?
As soon as I heard who it was, listen,
I saw your face.
I'm sorry you have to answer for every light skin out there.
As soon as I saw T-Face, I'm like, don't do it.
You
Damn.
know exactly what that nigga
Oh,
was doing.
shit.
It's exactly. No, I'm
No.
gonna compliment him because you know what though?
Not for nothing. The
Shout out
nigga
to
looked
them.
like
Shout
he
out to
had
them.
mad makeup on his face
But-
too before his picture.
They probably did. But that's not him though.
What was that?
That's not him though. That's not a. If he had makeup on, that's not a him. That's not a him thing. That's the people doing the media that day.
Of course,
They could have
yeah, yeah, yeah.
put makeup on you.
No, but my thing is, it looked way too visible though. It would look way
It could
too
be.
obvious.
It could just be how the makeup comes out on his skin. Or somebody
Lord.
put bad makeup. Somebody.
You know,
just
hey,
didn't
maybe
use
he
the
just
right
got
word.
good skin.
Maybe he's just been
got
hanging out
good skin.
with Magic's.
Or do you-
yeah.
Maybe he
Oh,
just got good.
I-
Oh,
Magic's
listen,
son.
oh, you ain't right.
Maybe he was just chilling with Magic a little bit too much, B.
When it comes to
You know what I'm
You
saying?
chilling with EJ?
You know,
You chilling
it's,
with
uh,
he just listen.
Oh,
Listen.
You know what I'm
Because
saying? You know that. You know they. You know.
Because remember, Magic
Their
was over
basketball
here.
family, you know, they always be chilling and shit.
Listen,
Oh,
no,
no, my
don't talk about
dad
Magic.
so my
Because
my
Magic
dad.
was over here talking. Listen, I'll go into the office and I have sex with a woman right there. You know, sometimes she just give you that look and you know.
And then Isaiah got mad.
And then you was like.
Did Isaiah get mad?
And when she
Make sure Isaiah's face.
And
He's
when
like,
she give that look, I had to look back at her. Was like, you talking about right here? And she's like, yeah. He's like, okay. So we just snuck into one of the offices and we did it right there in the office. That was the most stressed I've ever been because that's the first time I wasn't ever focusing on the sex. That was in his. You don't remember that Magic interview? That's the same Magic interview where he talks about having 6 women at the same time.
nah, man, I never heard that interview ever. Never ever. I
I feel like
just.
he probably doesn't talk about that shit much anymore.
Because you know what though?
Listen,
It's one of those interviews a basketball player can't really have anymore because of. But back
That
then,
shit's on YouTube.
because
That shit
back
gotta be
then,
on YouTube.
when he had that interview, we're all over there, standing ovation in every household across America, man, women, and child alike. We're like, there you go, Magic. But now we understand why you got AIDS. Like seriously, 6 women.
No, here's the real question. No,
You don't.
no.
The real question is, how did Magic get AIDS and Wilt Chamberlain did it?
Here's the real question. What NBA player would have the nerve to do an interview like that today?
There's only one.
Huh?
There's only
Tyler Hero.
Kyrie Irving.
Hero.
Kyrie Irving. Kyrie? No, okay, no, he no.
Oh, Kyrie's married. Kyrie.
We know you don't like Kyrie, B.
Okay, I'm trying to.
Not every toxic interview would have to be Kyrie Irving, nigga.
Who would Jimmy Butler?
Nah, gotta be my man Lou Williams.
Jimmy Butler
I
was up in
mean,
Rachel Nichols' guts.
Pretty Lou.
Jimmy Butler
Lou.
would do it.
Lemon
Lou
Pepper
Williams.
Lou.
Lemon Pepper Lou. It's gotta be Lemon Pepper Lou, B.
But that nigga too
But
low
he's
key.
not
though.
candid.
He low key,
talking.
but
He's not
he
candid in
would
his
be.
interviews. I'm trying to think like Jimmy
Because
Butler.
he's not
man.
married, you know what I'm
JaVale
saying?
McGee.
JaVale?
JaVale McGee.
No,
The
see,
Grinch?
see,
JaVale
see,
Nah, not the
see,
Grinch.
You know what?
Not the
same
Grinch.
See, the
Not the Grinch.
same stereotype I'm having with Kyrie, you have with JaVale McGee.
No,
it's only because he's
no.
a Shaq to the fool.
BS, no, bullshit. I won't even
And
think
his
Shaq
mother
was cool.
called in and was like, stop picking on
Bullshit.
my son.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Shaq the fool had nothing to do with that.
Dwight
That
Howard,
nigga's
6
the...
dudes in the bed.
Oh, Dwight Howard. 6 dudes in his bed, though. This cat right here.
Yo, did y'all see that shit? See, yo, this is good. This is such a fun episode already. I'm loving this.
Oh, God.
Did y'all see that that there's this new mass singer or whatever. Dwight Howard was one of those dudes.
I seen that.
And the song
I
that he
seen
sung
that.
was Tutti Frutti.
Oh, man.
And he came just in a big ass purple outfit.
I see what he was
With
dressed
feathers
in.
and all
I didn't know
kinds
what
of shit.
song.
Oh, that's why he still got the purple, if you seen him in media day, he still had the purple hair and
He still got
shit.
purple-
Yeah,
His
the
song
purple.
was
And when
too-
I saw it, I was like, yo, what the fuck this motherfucker got purple hair for?
Dwight
I was
Howard-
thinking that
I ain't
shit.
gonna lie, not Javelle.
Dwight Howard's a whole
Joel
clown.
Embiid. Joel Embiid got no filter too. He would do some.
Oh, we
shit.
gonna talk about him today. Well, you know, fuck it. Let's
Okay,
talk
me?
about him now. We already here. Fuck that.
I fucked 7 girls last night. It was nice.
Boom, like that, like that. It's
Fuck-
like the new
fuck
age
Ben
Matomo.
Simmons, you don't want to play here, I take his woman.
The whole offense was built around Ben Simmons. I mean, Jimmy Butler leaving was because of him. I don't know why I sound Russian. I don't know.
You mad disrespectful right now.
And you more black than Brandon and shit. That's all.
You mad disrespectful.
Listen, didn't Brandon say he was South African?
You mad disrespectful right now.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash would never. Steve Nash would never. Never ever.
Paul
Steve Nash is
Pierce.
South African. Steve Nash was. Steve
Oh,
Nash-
you only saying Paul Pierce because of that damn when he went to Instagram live shit.
But
you would never.
this-
You would
oh,
never.
But stage in his
do that.
career, I think he would. Listen, Dwight Howard's still the first. Still the
But
front
we
runner.
talking about somebody who's playing. That nigga Paul Pierce.
But Magic didn't say what he was playing either. But who? Okay, but who playing right now for probably Rondo maybe?
No, not Rondo.
I'm trying to think who's kidding with the mic like that?
Lou Will.
Well, Dwight
No,
Howard.
not
It would only
Lou
be
Will.
Dwight.
Lou Will's not.
Dwight
Lou Will's
Howard-
not with the mic.
Dwight Howard's the only person I think is candid and silly enough.
I'm trying to
with
think.
the mic
There's got
to be like, yo, I
there's
had 7
somebody.
dudes in my
There's
bed.
somebody we really missing. B. Gobert will only do
PJ
that. He
Wash-
was in French.
No.
Don't bring up PJ
PJ
Washington
fucked
here. PJ dumbass would fall in love with all them hoes
Listen, you have
and have babies by him.
I got hoes.
No, he don't have hoes. He have wives. His dumbass, not hoes.
Cam Newton.
We talking basketball.
I know, but you know, so hey, AKA Mr. Watch with a Hook.
But here's the thing. here's my problem with Cam. Maybe if it was early in his career, Cam maybe, but late in his career, you could tell that nigga became too politically
Shit, he trying to
correct.
You trying to get a job right now.
He became too politically correct and worried about what the hell he would say instead of just keeping it real. Which I actually
Not
have had a
enough
problem
to
with.
get the shot, but
I still think he still keeps it real enough.
He keeps it real on
but
certain
he,
platforms.
But he understands. Go listen to. Did you
No,
listen
no.
to? Did you listen to? Did you hear his latest All the Smoke podcast?
Yes, I've heard that.
I think he.
But you can tell he's still every answer. You can tell he's still thinking about making
because
sure.
he's cognizant of the position that he's in.
Of course, because the nigga know at the end of the day, I'm a nigga from College Park, Georgia.
He's basically.
So
and
action that comes through his head.
He's consistently with people, which I guess people don't give him credit for or ever talk about. And the reason I say people don't give him talk because they always talk about it when they don't. So they don't talk. So the fact that they don't talk about it when they do, especially somebody like Cam Newton, right? Which I know they give Russell Wilson the credit for, but they don't give it to Cam. He's cognizant of the fact that he's a black quarterback, and he always tries to conduct himself as that to make sure he's always not fucking up the position up for other people behind him. Because he thinks about that as well.
Let me tell you why. The problem with Cam is he started doing that after he'd already been doing the other shit.
Well, he lived in North Carolina. They checked him real quick.
It's not even they checked him. He was doing the typical shit where Russell came into this shit already.
Laptop.
But Cam had his moment where he was. I don't even know what he's talking
What's going on, Goods?
Cam? You don't remember when he was in college? Laptop.
I see. You say that.
And then
I'm thinking Kanye.
And then he had the thing, yeah.
I know you say Kanye. I was like,
Because you know Kanye had to pay
all the college, but then
but one of
here's
his
the thing.
family members.
But here's the thing.
He had
all that.
You heard about that story?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here's
So,
other shit. That I'm glad Mark even brought that up. That college shit does play a role. The laptop thing. Then you had this the look into him getting paid or whatever, which. Especially with the thing being lifted now, he got paid. Yeah. They just couldn't prove it, but whatever. And then, like you said, how he first came into the league, with how he brought himself as a nigga from fucking College Park, Georgia. And then you could
Why
tell.
doesn't he have a job right now?
But then you could tell he made a cognizant
Where can he
attempt
go?
to change.
He can't go nowhere
he
right
sucks.
now. Because he sucks.
Hey,
Really?
when you
If
not
Washington
when,
didn't sign him, that means he's no good. Washington.
Nah,
when
just
you-
that's your coach.
when
you know
You know what?
They didn't place a call.
Listen,
when you
man.
can't consistently
You ever
throw
play
the
sports?
ball.
There's coaches you don't want to fuck with, yo. Like
Nah, these
you don't want
coaches.
to fuck with him no more.
I said this. The hate to see it segment on Wednesday was NFL coach stubbornness. Fucking Matt Nagy and these NFL coaches thinking that their way is the highway. Even Bill Belichick, coach stubbornness. Your way is not the highway. You want to be really successful.
Well, we gonna see this weekend. We gonna see who's who. My defense against my offense.
I don't know why people keep
Well, not
saying
even his offense. It's fucking
I don't.
who's the coordinator?
McDaniels.
McDaniels.
I don't know why people saying that game's gonna be a blowout. I really don't. I have no clue.
The game's going to be 49-7.
You're stupid for thinking that.
You remember
I love
Tampa?
you, but you're stupid for thinking
You remember
that.
playing Tampa?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why
Again,
people
bro.
think that game's gonna be a blowout. Bill Belichick,
what's the,
when he knows that
what's the
offense, is gonna let Bill Belichick when he knows that offense is gonna let that man come
Colin
into
White?
that crib and bust him
What's the
down
line?
like that.
White?
No.
7.5.
7.5. Tampa.
7.5. Bill Belichick's not gonna let that man come up in there and make him look stupid out there.
I think it's
Hell
7. I think
no.
it's 7
You
right now.
serious?
I think it's 7.
Yeah, it's 7.5. Last I checked this while I was at work.
I got it early in the week at 6.5, but I think it's 7 now.
So since we're talking football right now, right?
No. Let's get the basketball talk completely out the way. Let's get that out the way first.
I thought it was out the way.
Cause we not gonna get into this football talk, and then you're gonna change the script back into some basketball. Nah.
Nah, what are you talking about? Basketball, man. Let's go.
We're gonna get there.
No. Let's finish the basketball. Let's finish the basketball.
So
What are we
since
talking about?
exactly.
No. Oh, but speaking of Ben,
So hold off on that.
we got
Hold on.
Indiana turning up into
Out of
a
nowhere.
dark horse.
Yeah, because they wouldn't get rid of LeVert. That's what's fucked up.
That's the very first person I thought of.
Yeah, they want to get rid of
The
LeVert.
very first person,
We hear you.
which is kind of sad. Sad,
You ain't
especially
giving him a chance.
Yeah.
because what's his
happening?
back? The thing with his back that he has going on. I forget what it's called. I forget what it is.
Scoliosis.
When he got
Yeah,
traded,
scoliosis.
when he got traded, they
Yeah.
found some shit too. Saved his life.
Yeah, they did find some shit when he got traded.
When he got traded, yeah.
That
When he
brother-
took the
that
physical,
brother-
they found some shit.
You know what? I actually
And he
want.
nice though, man.
That's why I want.
He nice though.
Here's the thing. I want the trade to go down, but okay. You want Ben Simmons? This is speaking of Philly. Not only do I want LeVert,
No, you gotta give me LeVert.
give me Brogdon too. Give me Brogdon.
He wasn't in there. He wasn't in the trade.
What you mean? Brogdon plays for the Pacers right now.
Yeah, no. I don't think they'll give him up.
That's the only way the trade's gonna go down.
I can't.
Give
I
me
saw-
Brogdon and LeVert
Because they
or
did the
no
money.
trade.
Damn, I can't remember the players.
Because
Fuck,
I mean,
can't remember
that's
the
not
players.
that's not
I know LeVert was
But
in
my
there.
thing is
that's not a hard
Brogdon.
ask from Philly, because that's basically what Philly's asked for. Philly wants talent.
Exactly. But you give me Brogdon and LeVert.
That's too much.
God help. God
Ben?
God.
That's too much, B.
God pray LeVert stay healthy, because a Brogdon LeVert with Embiid combination.
And then
And
Harris.
ooh, they
And
may
then
bring
you got Harris.
and then they may bring your boy. They may bring your boy in as a starting point guard.
Who? Brogdon?
No. Well, if they get Brogdon, I guess they do.
Yeah, if you get Brogdon,
I was
Tyrese
just
Maxey
talking-
not seeing no starting time over there, because Brogdon can go out there and average an easy 17 or
Easy.
50, 40, 90, and then with Embiid there, definitely get you the eight
And then-
to
then-
9 assists a game.
That'll help Harris out.
I tell you this right now, they make that trade.
Why
they
you
make,
ain't giving Harris no love, dog? Harris nice.
Anyway, they make that trade for
Yeah.
That nigga walked out of a 2K game because
anyway.
he was mad
They
at his
make
rating.
they make that trade for
He
Brogdon.
do that.
They make that trade and Brogdon come to Philly. Brogdon going to the All-Star game that year.
Can
Brogdon
I
goes
ask
to
you
the
a
All-Star.
question about this Ben Simmons shit?
Sure, go ahead.
To me, like, you see these holdouts in any sports. Usually, like in basketball, it's the team isn't as good as me. They're not making
Fuck that,
it
is that
happen.
right?
It's usually a star player. Is this the first time where it's been a team is good and the player has been disappointing that he's demanding a trade?
Well,
It has to be.
Harden did that.
Well,
Harden
no,
did it
no.
the team was
no.
good, but the player was disappointing.
Yeah, I can
But
legitimately
it's-
I can't remember a
say
situation where the team's been better than
San
the players,
Antonio.
and the players holding out.
who?
Kawhi. Kawhi was disappointed at the time when he was holding out.
Because he got
He won as a
hurt.
chip.
Yeah.
That's why he was disappointed.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't come
good
back
team.
and play.
Yeah.
He got hurt and the team misdiagnosed his injury.
And he wouldn't come back and play. That was disappointing.
That's completely different from Ben Simmons.
No,
Completely.
that
Because
wasn't the,
when-
that wasn't
no,
the
no, no.
question. Listen to the
I said
question.
disappointed.
Yeah, listen to the question.
And the player was disappointed. I wasn't disappointed that we couldn't get Kyrie to play through the injury, and then he lost his trust into the franchise.
Who?
I'm saying disappointing on the court, like his play.
Exactly.
has been bad.
Disappointing on the court.
Well, we
Kawhi's play on the court was not
Well,
disappointing.
we couldn't get him
At-
on the court. That was the. That's
Kawhi, at the time that injury happened, the last time we seen Kawhi play, he was busting Golden State by 23.
Yeah, that's the last
Well,
time
he-
we saw
well,
him
he
play.
played 9 games that
But
next
we
year,
couldn't
though.
get him on the court anymore. See, in my head, you told about his.
But
on
my
the,
thing is, when we saw Ben Simmons on the court, he was flat out choking and scared to play.
Okay.
That wasn't Kawhi.
He was about
But
He
I-
was in. Kawhi was in Golden State,
My-
giving that dynamite of a team with KD,
I didn't
Curry,
call.
and Clay.
I didn't call.
Everything they wanted, up 23.
Did I say,
With
hey,
Pachulia-
Kawhi's last playoff appearance was the disappointing? No. I said that his injury was disappointing. And the fact that we couldn't get him on the court. Like, that's how he became a disappointment to that franchise.
What I'm telling you is the
Let me see,
injury
that's a
led to
good
him
example.
not being there.
Yo, if anybody needs to bounce is
Listen, it's
The
not apples to apples.
the injury led to him
Anybody
not
needs to
being
leave.
there.
I know. I can't
is
think of.
fucking Dame time.
So
I can't
Kawhi,
think
of-
Kawhi's
to
not
go.
even in that
I
stratosphere.
can't think of any other scenario
You-
where
listen.
the player was disappointed. Where there was a
Listen,
disappointment
listen.
from
Let
the
me say,
player.
if
Listen,
you
listen,
use
B.
Kawhi as an example, I know that trade because I'm a Toronto fan. That was Kawhi and Danny Green for DeRozan, Hurdle, and a first-round pick.
Mhm.
That's not a huge return for Kawhi Leonard, especially bringing a guy like Danny Green with him.
Brother, man, you would have had more of a case if you told me Kawhi sitting up in the press conference during the Clippers series was more of a disappointment before the Spurs shit.
But
You'd had more of a. I would have heard you more if you said
that was disappointing. He was disappointment to the franchise. Kawhi Leonard. The franchise was really trying to get Kawhi Leonard back on the. That was a bad breakup. We're talking about like.
yeah,
see,
that's what Ben's doing. Ben is like,
that's why I'm
yo,
comparing it.
Ben is like,
Like,
yo,
Ben
I'm
is
not
bad.
going.
Ben is bad.
I'm not going to work.
Ben is a whole
I
other
am not
atmosphere.
going
But I'm not
to
talking
work.
about Ben
That's
had
what
bad.
Ben is
I'm
saying.
not saying that Kawhi Leonard had. I never said Kawhi Leonard had bad play. You just can't get. You keep trying to search
But
with bad
Brandon's
play.
question was performance on the court.
Yes.
Performance
bad.
on the court.
We couldn't
Bad
get him.
performance
like
on the
Ben-
court.
Disappointed on the court.
Yeah,
You couldn't get
like
him on
Ben
the court.
is-
It was disappointing.
Brandon, please.
I know. Listen,
Brandon,
that's the
Talk about
please.
playing, bro.
Brandon,
That's the
would
only
you
other
please
person-
explain your
Okay,
question
so
one more
understand-
time?
That's the only
please?
person you thought about.
So understand what I'm saying here.
That's
There is no.
Kawhi is a good
There,
example.
yeah, there is no.
I'm saying
There is
the
no
return
other.
in that Kawhi trade was not much.
Yeah, but
There
a
is
player
no
to
other
play
I'm saying like
Ben's play is fucking horrible.
And
on
you also
the court.
listen. There is no other.
and he's a
example.
max guy.
Listen, there
I'm
is
sorry.
no other example. The only other time I can think of. Yeah, there is no other example. The only other time I can think of a franchise being disappointed by their star player.
Everywhere
I'm
Kemba
sorry.
play.
I don't.
No, stop. My bad, Kemba.
I was hoping you were going to
Please
bring up
stop.
Kawhi though. Like that was
Please
honestly
stop.
why that
Yeah,
was a
please
leading
stop.
The
question.
only other person I can
because
think of
saying
is Kawhi because they couldn't get him on the court. It wasn't because of his performance. It was because they couldn't get him on the
That's
court.
well, his situation is an organizational
You see
problem.
that bit? You see the knowledge?
That's more of an
Huh?
organization problem.
Like that, huh?
The only other person I can think of would be Kyrie.
We had Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
With Kyrie in Boston.
How?
He was a disappointment on the
man.
court.
Disappointment?
Like if you can't play, that's a disappointment. I'm sorry, your best ability is availability. Is it not?
So you taking the shot or not?
Look at him finding
Nope.
a way to take a shot at Kyrie.
No.
Finding a way to take
Are
a
you
shot.
taking
Wow,
a shot?
the first shot I
Yeah.
took was at Kawhi Leonard. I'm over here trying to wrap my brain of people I can think of that was a disappointment to their franchise. When it came to Kyrie Irving,
Kawhi-
their franchise became worse than they were. When they had Marcus
I
Smart as a
asked you,
when they had
Kawhi-
Marcus
Kawhi
Smart as a
was
point
one
guard,
for me, too.
when they had little Isaiah Thomas as a point guard, they were better off with him as with those two guys as a point guard than they were Kyrie.
I would have loved to
Yeah.
see Kyrie Irving play against that Washington Wizards. That same. They played the Bulls that year. They played the Washington Wizards that year, and then they saw LeBron, and then you saw how that series went. They looked like they didn't even belong on that court with the Cavs
I
that
mean,
game.
nobody in the East did.
That's what I'm saying, and they made it look like
I'm a
that.
Raptors
Every
fan.
game was a fucking embarrassment.
Did what's the name get injured by then?
Who?
Was what's the name injured by then? Nursing his injury?
Isaiah? Isaiah didn't get hurt till literally the last game.
Yeah, that's why they didn't re-sign him.
It was an embarrassment. It was an embarrassment. But the other thing with Kyrie.
That trade was perfect.
But here's the other thing that I'm saying.
So how you feel like Lowry?
What I'm saying with Kyrie.
Since you're a Toronto fan, how you feel Lowry?
Who cares about him, man?
It's in Miami now.
He can go. They've been needing to get rid of Lowry.
I'm saying,
But
because
you're not a
Toronto,
fan.
that's what I'm saying. He's a Toronto fan.
He's a Toronto fan.
Like that's.
Kyle Lowry is the greatest player to ever put a Raptors jersey on, and there's no hard feelings from anyone in the city.
Vince Carter?
About Kyle. We're gonna cheer
Vince?
for him.
Vince ain't above Kyle. I don't know.
Where's my cousin?
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Oh
What you
man.
talking about? Lowry.
Kyle was here longer, and Kyle won a chip here.
See that's the
No,
thing.
he didn't win
I'll
a
say
chip.
this, I'll say this. If it wasn't for
Kawhi
Vince-
won a chip.
if it wasn't for Vince Carter,
Yeah, let's get
it wasn't
no,
for
no,
Vince-
no,
won a
no, no,
chip.
no, no, no. Golden State's
If
injuries
it wasn't for Vince
won a
Carter,
chip.
If it wasn't for Vince Carter, the Toronto Raptors would not be in Toronto right now. The Grizzlies failed. The only reason the Raptors succeeded is because people came to see Vince. So
That's
Vince is
100
always
right
gonna have
there.
that
That's
place.
100% right there.
Vince
Because
is
I
always
was
have
gonna
that
say
place.
that. I was gonna
But
say
the way
that.
he went out was obviously not not great.
Yo, Vince
When I
played.
hear
he's getting
things
his
like
roses
people
now,
giving
but
Kyle Lowry credit for
Kyle-
a championship, it really makes me wish that the Golden State Warriors were healthy that finals.
How you think DeRozan felt after that shit? Like the very next year they got Kawhi.
Another factor.
Can
why
you
I
just
wish
be
the
like-
Golden State Warriors were healthy
So
that series.
DeRozan gotta say, hey, you know what? Kawhi's better than me. Like he has to admit it.
No,
to
he
himself.
doesn't.
He
Because
has to admit
you know what his response should be? His response should be, I would have loved to see that series how it turned out if KD didn't get hurt and if Clay didn't fuck
It
his
don't
knee up.
matter. And they fucking won.
I mean,
fucking matter they won.
Of course, because at that point you're supposed to win. At that point you're supposed to win. Game 6 Clay, fuck that. Game 6 Clay was working. Game 6 Clay before his injury had over 30. And that was almost
If that
in
team
the
was
third
healthy,
quarter.
The Warriors would have won in 7. We would have took them to 7. The Warriors would have won. But
If they were fully healthy with all three, listen.
He said Warriors would have won.
Yeah.
In 7?
He said, listen,
With all three?
he said he
With
would've
all
won.
3?
You got 8.
With all 3?
That's his team though, man.
Listen, man.
That's his team.
Yeah,
Like,
he
I ain't
would've
gonna
won.
lie. You know what I'm saying? That's my team. I ain't gonna say no
Listen,
less than
man.
7.
Listen,
I'm gonna
man.
say 7.
Fuck that.
Like,
If
you know,
Clay- if
fuck
fuck
shit.
that.
I ain't
Fuck
gonna like,
that.
yo, that's my team.
Fuck
Like,
that.
he's admitting defeat.
Fuck
Like,
that.
He's like, yeah.
Fuck
yo,
that.
he won
You see
the neck.
how they
He
do
won
it?
the
It
neck.
would've been a
No,
sweep.
it would've
See how
been
they do?
95.
They talk over me.
Went to the neck.
They talk. Fuck that. I'm gonna get into the mic so I
Okay.
can talk over these bitch ass niggas. Listen here.
Yeah,
If fucking Klay
shit.
Thompson did not
Let me
get hurt in
justify
game
shit.
6,
Oh.
you lose in 7. If Klay Thompson
Let me
alone
back
didn't
it
get
up.
hurt, you lose in 7. No, I had to get here because you two
Let me back
niggas
it
don't
up.
let me
Let
talk.
the caller talk. Let the caller get it in. We'll
Yo,
let
come
you,
on, man.
We'll let you get it in. We definitely
Yo,
will.
let the blue chew trawler get it up.
Fuck that shit.
Let
back
the
it
blue
up,
chew
back it
get up.
Let the caller talk real quick.
East Finals, we went down 2-0 to Milwaukee, and we won 4 straight. We were rolling.
Against a Giannis who couldn't
That
shoot
was-
and wasn't confident in himself. Go ahead.
Well, he just won a
Confidence.
But I
championship
mean,
But he wasn't confident in himself. But he's confident in himself now. He wasn't confident.
back then, right?
No, he wasn't.
Uh-huh.
He couldn't. He still
Not
can't
at all.
shoot. But the
Yeah.
Not at
confidence.
all.
He still can't shoot, but he
the
won a
confidence-
championship.
but the confidence-
Everybody in
That's the
Milwaukee choked.
But the confidence-
Everybody in
the
Milwaukee
confidence
choked.
level
It was
different.
clear as day. But go ahead, continue.
And you know PJ.
Oh,
Exactly.
who was
No
their point guard?
Bledsoe.
No, Brogdon was there.
See,
Brogdon wasn't there.
Coming
See-
off the bench.
Eric Bledsoe better be lucky he's not a big enough star to be worth my time to talk shit about. Cause man, the shit I can say about him. Oh my, sorry. Go ahead, SB.
so there's one video. This is gonna sound like a dumb homer trying to defend his team, but that's me.
We get it.
There was one video. There's one video
So you
of
got Vince Carter, bro.
Fred VanVleet. It's I think it's game
That's my nigga though. I fuck with Van Vliet.
On Van Fleet.
Game 3 in Oakland. There's we were playing the box and won, so we got the box, and then Van Vliet's on Curry. That's how we won like a couple of those games. Van Vliet comes out on Curry, and Curry points at not Clay, whoever was playing shoot guard.
Wiggins.
Nah, this was
Oh, it's
before
back
that.
in the day?
He points at homeboy, and he fucking hands the ball off, and he's like, "You Van Vliet's on you. Like, Curry checked off of Van Vliet, bringing the ball up the court in the fourth quarter. To me, that spoke volumes. You don't see Curry doing that in any game. This is a 1-1 series, game 3 in Oakland, and Curry's bringing the ball up and sees Van Vliet on him, and he goes, nope, and hands the ball off and goes.
Why, you think he was scared of his defense?
Scared of Fred
Fred.
Van Vliet.
Yo, that's why Fred got that paycheck, though.
It could listen. I can.
Listen, man, we don't do
I'm
that.
not gonna say he was scared of it.
Nah, we don't.
But
do
I
that.
can see him wanted to conserve energy on a play. I can actually be honest with you.
No. Time out.
He probably just gave it all.
We're in a championship series, and I'm the only one of my big 3 here. Clay didn't play that game. KD was still out with the fucking sword,
With that cap.
with the fucking sword cap at the time. And I'm looking across from me with Larry, Kawhi, Ibaka, this nigga, and literally it's all me. Isn't that the game Curry had 48 that game? What the fuck?
Maybe 51.
Literally. Come on now.
Can I just
And in a finals game. It's not like it's a regular season game. Finals. We know championship play is way different. The amount of energy that you have to exert in championship play alone. I remember hearing Max Kellerman the next day talk bad about. That's when he really took off with this Curry not clutch thing. I'm like, bitch, this nigga went out without his top 2 guns and put 51 on these niggas' heads.
That was the game plan, though. Let Curry do what he wants. Let these other dudes do.
But he did what he had to do. 51 points?
I remember they took him out with a box 1.
Come on, man.
LeBron got almost MVP in the finals in a losing effort. That's not clutch. That's just
The
showing up.
most disappointed I've ever been in Raptors fans was that game plan when Durant got hurt in the second quarter and they cheered.
Yeah, that was some bitch ass shit. I'm not even
They
gonna
cheered for like half a second. They did.
That was some bitch ass shit.
I was watching that
I'm
game.
not gonna lie to you.
I was like,
That was
come
some
on,
bitch
guys.
ass shit. That was some bitch ass shit.
Listen, you know that's because you're Canadian. You guys are like super polite. Like.
Apparently not the
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Knowing my Knicks fans and how we are, that cheer would have been as if game winning shot.
Listen,
of
because
the game.
you guys cheered for like half a second because it was one of those. Yeah. Oh wait, no, we shouldn't be cheering in this moment, guys. Hey, you know.
Remember.
The
The cheer. It turned into the sympathy cheer for the fact that he was okay. You know,
they quickly died that shit down. Like it wasn't no shut your fucking.
Real, then Kyle and Kawhi got up and
Nah, man, listen.
They told
had
him
that been the Knicks in the finals, it would have been how they was with Michael Irvin carrying his ass off the field in Philadelphia
if
when
he
he
would have
broke his
been
neck.
injured in the New York Knicks
Broken
finals
knees.
that happened in the Garden, they would have been cheering his whole entire injury.
Listen.
They would have cheered him until he got carried off.
Like I said, they would have did him how Philadelphia did Michael Irvin when he broke his neck in Philadelphia.
That happened in Philly. They definitely would have cheered him and booed him. Listen, Philly boos Santa. Okay? Like, like you guys cheered, and you guys, and then very soon somebody was like, "Hey, you know, we got to calm down. Like, he's really injured. We have to no. Like he get. It wasn't a shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker kind of moment. Like this was that was like that quickly
They booed
turned.
Santa Claus. That's like their shit. Fuck Philly.
Yo, Philly's awesome for booing Santa Claus. Yo, them niggas is ruthless.
Oh, I'm going.
How you boo
Did I tell
Santa?
I heard that though. It was.
Yo, did I tell
It was
you I'm
Kyle
going
and Kawhi that
to
jumped off the bench and was like, "Yo, shut the fuck up!" and like Tom like shut the crowd up.
Yo, I'm gonna go to the Thanksgiving game, bro.
That's right. You are going to the Thanksgiving game in Nantucket, right?
Game in Nantucket. Yeah, this the Dallas Cowboys, man.
Toronto got lucky that Golden State got hurt. That's what we was talking about.
Yeah. We were talking about when Kevin Durant ended up getting injured in that game in Toronto. How the Toronto fans reacted to his injury.
But right now we talking about I'm going to Dallas for Thanksgiving.
Championship.
Nah, sure will. Right now we talking about
Nantucket.
Wait, hold on.
Nantucket.
Wait.
I know you did say Nantucket. Why you say Nantucket?
What you mean? Why I say Nantucket? Because you're going out of town.
It ain't Nantucket.
I got you.
Well, I'm gonna get fucking.
He's going to Nantucket.
I'm going to Arlington, man.
Monton was too busy.
Yeah, I'm going to the Thanksgiving game, bro. Fucking Raiders.
I thought that was like in a rhyme, like fucking bucket Nantucket rhyme, like whatever that shit is.
Ah, shit. You see this
What is
bullshit?
it?
I can't even get this shit
I
out.
know that was a real place.
Because the funny shit is, right?
Nantucket is a real place. It really
Funny
is,
shit.
and it's a
I'm gonna
high.
talk, I'm gonna talk to
And it's a
kids.
high end area too. Like it's super expensive
This
over there.
nigga,
Like
I said I'm going to a Thanksgiving game. He said
where people
Nantucket,
spend
and that's what
money.
they talking about.
Like they come and
Well,
they.
it's
Some bullshit.
It's light skin.
Don't even let you
Well,
finish
super
it,
light
let you know
skinned.
exactly
Like,
what
it's-
game you're
it's-
going
it's-
to.
it's-
what-
You know, and like,
It's
I'm like, this fucked up, man.
This
Like,
ain't no
listen,
sexy,
like,
like,
this some
on-
bullshit
on-
right here, bro.
on behalf
Like, listen, he
on
got,
behalf
like, you know what I'm saying?
on
gets
behalf
story-
of us
he
dark
gets-
skins, I will
you know-
apologize for that ignorance going on
I'm
sitting over
saying,
there and
like,
whatnot.
he gets story time. I can't get story time.
No, we giving you
I got
stories about
story
that.
time.
I was just
But you cutting him off.
I
Let
know-
my man's get
I
his
know-
story
I
time
know-
off.
Bro, this is
Let him
fucking.
get his story
Listen,
time off.
man,
This
this
is
is-
coming from
this
somebody
is-
that you don't let finish his shit. You let him get his goddamn story time off.
Thank
Mark,
you,
talk
sir.
your shit, my
My
nigga.
lawyer.
Talk your shit.
That's my lawyer.
Talk your shit, my nigga.
got
No, you shut up.
Listen.
You shut up over there and let my man
I was
talk.
answering
Nah,
questions from the audience, though.
talk
That
your
you
shit.
think that they
Mark,
only
talk your
asking the
shit.
question because you said
Talk
some
your shit,
dumbass
nigga.
shit.
Talk your
Okay,
shit,
so finish
nigga.
about your
Talk
trip
your
to
shit.
Nantucket.
Talk your shit, my nigga.
Jesus.
Do your thing, B.
Go ahead, my
So-
Do
bad.
your thing, B.
My
So
bad.
I'm motherfucking going to the
Nantucket.
Dallas game for Thanksgiving.
Kentucky.
Against
For
Buffalo.
Thanksgiving against the Raiders.
Ignore that fool.
Right?
Don't even look at his ugly face, looking like a
So-
fucking balloon about to pop.
So the fact that I got wifey to let me go, that's number
That's what I'm
one.
saying. Yo, you go without the family? It's
I'm
just
going
you.
with myself.
It's just you and Elder.
Let you go.
Yeah, just me and my son.
Oh,
So
you gonna take him to a titty bar?
This is a whole life
I don't know yet.
story.
So right. So now my wife asked me to do something, and I be like, all right, whatever. All she gotta say is Dallas, and I get up and I do that shit right away. She be like, yo, she got me, son. She got me. She's like, yo. I'm like, yo, babe.
We should,
Like, I'm on my
Whatever
best
she
behavior.
wants, she be
we
like,
should start a segment.
Dallas.
We should start a segment, light skin stories of the week. That is the most light skin story I heard all week. And we should make that a segment. Let's go every week.
I bet you I got that.
Tales of the light skin.
Don't let the haters get to you. Don't let the haters get to you, though. Don't do that. Don't let the haters get
You know what? I couldn't get it out right because I was so, damn it, shut the fuck up. I got something to say type shit.
No, exactly.
You got
See,
flustered?
no. Listen, no. I understand, my brother.
I was gonna. I
You're
was coming back.
talking,
I really was coming back to you.
You're talking, and in the middle of you talking, you get cut off for some nonsense.
Nonsense.
Trust, brother, I've been there one too many times. Welcome to my
Why?
world. Welcome to my world.
This is not why I like the
Welcome to my
podcast.
world. Welcome to my world.
We can have a red light, green light. We need to like the
Trust
hand
me,
up
B.
tab.
I've been there. I've been there
Yo,
one too
yo,
many
chill,
times.
Will. Yo, chill. Why don't you take the hoodie off already, B? You got the hoodie on still? Like, come on, man.
Nah,
Like, you talking about light skin. Like, I'm gonna let that fly. Like, you know, I ain't gonna let that
If I
ride.
see you in the alley.
Mm-hmm.
If I see you in
As a-
the alley.
You know what? I want to see you.
As a white boy, this light skin talk's making me uncomfortable.
I'm sick.
I feel like I should jump in and defend my light skinned brother, but I feel like it's also not appropriate for me to.
No, that's alright. You know what? Go on to YouTube and you can see us. You see who they talking about.
Because Mark is like, it's funny, baby, for everybody that has never seen us, that Mark is Puerto Rican, right? So, but
I'm fucking French. I was raised with my mom. We're from Martinique.
He's from French Puerto Rico.
I don't rep my dad like that, B. I try to tell you that.
is that
Hold on, so we get Puerto Rican and what?
But you speak Spanish, nigga. You put what?
So what? I speak Spanish.
But you don't speak
but
French?
I just started speaking Spanish like when I was like 19.
But you don't speak no lick of French.
Listen, I
Nigga,
took
the
it
only
twice
time
and I
you
failed
talk,
it.
the only time you speak French is when you leaving with the family and you say we.
No, nigga.
Stories of the light skin.
You know what?
Like I understand. Like listen, like you can't just be like yo, I'm not Puerto. Everything about
It's
you
like
is
it's like
But you know what?
it's like the
though?
Olympics.
But it's okay,
You rep what you want.
But you see
like
though?
you know what I'm saying? Like I like the Olympics. I can rep what I want. Fuck
Like,
that
listen,
shit.
Like,
That's
like I
what I'm
said,
saying.
see, these are like.
You know, I got 3 countries I can rep. I'm repping one. You know what I'm saying?
Also introducing
Like an ancestry.com.
our light skin segment of our light skin problems of the week. Like this nigga speaks Spanish in his whole entire life, but he's like, yo,
I just said I don't speak it all the time.
Yo, your wife is Spanish. Like your brother's Puerto Ricanish. Like your kids kind of speak like Spanish. Like you
my kids don't know Spanish.
Like you guys like
they don't know French either.
Your whole entire family that I know, like his whole entire family that I know, they
¿Saben qué? Es verdad. Mira, yo hablo español, ok. Está bien. ¿Esto qué tú quieres? Mira, ahora yo estoy hablando español. ¿Cómo está Chili Will? Hey, Chili Will, ¿cómo está? Oye, Blandan. Oye, Blandan, ¿cómo está Blanco? El blanquito que está hablando ahora. ¿Qué pasa? Vamos a ver. Y cuidado.
I'm in the Guinness Book of World Records. I'm the first 23andMe to come back 100% white.
Sí, señor, blanco. Ese es un blanco. Un blanquito. Oye, blanquito. That's Mexican, bro. I'm not fucking Mexican. I'm not an essay. Yo, essay. Come on, man.
I thought Rey Mysterio was about to pop the fuck out somewhere. That's some bullshit, Martin. Now that's worse than anything else.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
You see?
You made the English come back. I was talking Spanish, made me talk English on that.
But you see what happened there? This can only happen if his Puerto Rican side was getting offended.
No, when you mentioned my wife and my kids, that's when I was like, nah, I gotta step up.
Listen,
You mentioned my wife and kids, B. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I stand up all day. That's my family.
Get that fool.
That's my family.
I mentioned the wife and kids.
Everybody in your family that I know recognizes and associates.
I know he went my brother, my niece.
But they associate
violating right now.
He
bad violating right now.
His whole family
he bad violating
like associates with being
I don't care if you know that. You violating.
Like, you cut me.
You violating.
Hater of the year.
You cut me.
Hater of the year. Oh, yeah, SB. You heard him, Laquito. He said hater of the year. You on the right show, my brother.
Hate.
Skip Bayless.
I so want that. I need that drop.
Skip Bayless.
I really do need that drop. Hate.
I hope all the bad things in the world happen to you and only you.
That was one of the. That is also one of the classic Dave Chappelle skits as well. Let's talk about something else about to be classic because we've gone a long time without going through a lot of the rundown.
You talking about classic? What are you talking about? Patriots?
No, let's talk about the NFL halftime show that they recently announced.
Fire! I haven't looked forward.
Now, so
of course you would say Slim Shady, you white mother. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you just mad because John B wasn't on the card.
No, he said he took a DNA and he came back 100% white.
I just like the hate on Black Twitter, like Kendrick Drake and.
No, you know what?
Where's fucking?
I like the fact that you're listening to us because we all need a white friend.
And we all know how Mark has one of his at work.
Oh, my white boy, friend. My white boy, that's a friend.
I'll be the token white guy.
Like, but see, Mark over
I'm the first to die on this
show.
podcast, the token white guy.
Nah. We here forever, baby. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick,
before we get into the lineup,
Eminem.
Can we say big up to Jay-Z, right? Like, let's give a big up to Jay-Z, right? Because this is a complete. This is a direct result of his influence now in the NFL, of him having an influential power of position in the NFL. Because what
that was years ago, right? He
made like 2-3 years now. Maybe?
Yeah, he made a move. Yeah.
What is he?
That's right.
He's there.
He's the entertainment.
He's there.
That's right.
Let's just go to
big up.
Bro,
let's break it down to layman terms.
He dropped a verse basically saying the NFL want me for their Super Bowl. Yeah. And I'm like, nah.
No, I want to. Yeah. Oh no, yeah. He said this. Man, fellas wanted me to do the Super Bowl. He's like, I want a bigger piece of the power.
Boom.
He's basically like, let's just call it what it is. In layman terms, he's their black liaison.
So basically, them whack ass Super Bowls where we get the Who.
And let me not.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Limit it to black liaison. He's their He's their hip hop culture liaison.
Yeah.
Because it's more than black. It's hip hop. He's their hip hop culture liaison. That's what
And
he is.
Yo, to get motherfucking Dre, Snoop was easy. You can get Snoop easy.
But also,
But to get Dre,
you see the theme though. No, Dre was the first one.
as I'm saying, if you get Dre, then you
And
get
Snoop is easy.
yeah.
And Snoop
That's
is
what I'm
easy.
saying.
And Eminem is even easier.
Oh, that's
I
you
wanna
probably
make
went
it-
Dre.
As a white dude, I'm fully aware that Eminem is like the token for the white crowd. To be like, okay, we'll put Eminem here.
But
too.
not even, but you know
You
what?
think
though?
so? You know
I
what?
don't know.
That was kind of my first
I
thought.
don't think so. Respectfully,
was-
so Eminem belongs there.
Yeah, he does because it's part of their crew.
Not only is he part of their crew, but
It makes sense
Who
because
said Eminem doesn't belong there?
nobody said that.
no,
That's
but
what
they
I'm
saying to
you
have the
speaking as
token white. You know what I'm saying? Like to.
So if
he
you
does a verse and moves
Still,
himself.
that's no token shit right
so
there. That
if
is
you,
no
if you
token
look
shit.
if you fully look at the theme that they did, they're gonna be in the Lo-Fi Stadium, right?
SoFi.
SoFi.
Get it together.
Sorry, Lo-Fi is a station that you can find on
No,
YouTube.
SoFi.
Were
Get it
you
together.
there? I'm a
Listen,
Super Bowl
you
party.
already fuck up people's names. You're
Listen.
not gonna get away with fucking up a simple ass name for a stadium. Lo-Fi, you dead ass. SoFi,
I listen
nigga.
to a lot of
SoFi.
lo-fi stations on
SoFi. Say it
I
with me.
got you.
SoFi.
SoFi.
SoFi Stadium.
Nelson,
They're
I
a
got you.
fucking
SoFi.
company.
Yo,
You're not getting away with that
I think
bullshit.
Em-
You went to my Super Bowl party?
Yes.
Yes. About Drake.
You went to my Super Bowl,
Lose
right?
yourself and then he's gone.
Yeah, that was
Should we do it
practically
again?
that was practically my birthday gift.
I don't know what he's gonna do, but
Of
you know
course
what?
I was gonna come.
They only have about 12 minutes, so I'm hoping they
Oh
come
no,
up
no,
with like
they
a
don't
new
have 12
song.
minutes. They don't have 12 minutes.
It's not just 12
Oh,
minutes.
It's in
Oh
like
no, hell
12 minutes.
no. That halftime show was way more than 12 minutes. Are you serious? The Super Bowls
like
will be
25.
Super
I think
Bowls will
each
be
artist-
ending way sooner.
Each artist gets 11 minutes or some shit like that.
Listen, B. Super Bowls will be
So that's 33 minutes.
Have a
No, no.
55-minute
It's
show.
no, it's
No, they're
45.
30.
No, it's 3 artists
30.
It's
with 11
Dre,
minutes.
30.
Eminem, Snoop,
30.
Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar.
30 minutes total.
Yeah.
30
Snoop
minutes
and Dre
total.
and M will take half. Lamar gets his
There's
little
gotta be-
fucking.
Real love.
Tupac tribute or something.
Yeah. You
I'm
get it
searching. Yo, I can't wait. When Mary
no,
J.
no.
Blige come out and
No.
do her shit,
No.
she gonna have those long ass boobs that gonna come onto her coochie. Like, yo, I can't wait.
You know
can't-
the song. You know the song she's gonna get crunk to. Let's get it crunk up. Ah no.
No.
You know that song is coming out, B.
No,
You
don't
know
do
that
it.
song is
Don't
coming out.
do it. No. Not
You
that
know
one.
that song is
Not
coming
that
out.
one. Not that one. Not that one. Come
Yo,
on,
Give
man.
me all your loving, until we reach
yo, where's
the top.
Monica? 'Cause you know, because that's
All
Monica's go-to.
night
Yo, me and
long.
Monica been clubbing for a decade now, and yo, cause you know, like,
I love-
we go on the dance floor, we can wild the fuck out together.
I
That
love
Mary
Monica
J.
to
Blige
death,
is
B.
one of Monica's go-to
Yo,
moves.
Monica,
Yo,
she get
and also,
busy.
Also the Saint the Last Dance move, like that's one of her go-to moves too. Yo, cause you know what's our song? Mine and Monica's song is the Rockwaller.
Oh.
The Rockwaller.
Red
Microphone
Mac.
check. Yes, that's mine and her song. That shit, come on, me and her.
Fuck your lifestyle.
Me and-
Put
No,
your
your
lights out.
Me and her on the
Get this
dance
shit
floor,
to
wilding the
crackin'.
fuck out. Yo, that song is our song, and then also Annie Up with the Remy Ma remix. That's our song too. Yo,
Bust
see,
that.
you see how
I need to go. I need to go out with you and Monica. then. Fuck this
But
shit.
you see, what you guys see. I don't know if you've been paying attention, Mark. You see how
I've been paying attention.
how Brandon earned his full name.
Cause of shit like this.
Listen, man. SB is good enough, bro. That's good. We cut that shit down. You know how we do.
But you see how he
SB?
earned. But you see how he
I
earned.
see
his,
he riding with us though.
But you see how he earned his full name though. You can see how he earned his full name though. At
Cause of
least
shit like this.
you can see how he earned his
The
full
fact
name.
that we say shit and he already catching. That's my bro right there, man.
He's over here dropping ad-libs.
I'm saying.
Like the Migos.
Amigos.
Yo, exactly what I was thinking about.
As soon as you said ad libs, I was like Migos.
Niggas is that ad-lib.
I did beat that too though.
Oh, my butt. Oh, shit.
All right, let's get
Shout out to the
Yeah,
rappers who made a whole career off ad
No,
libs.
but
Remember
have-
the
I'm
Titans
sorry.
when he goes, they make friends at the end of the movie. He's like, I'm just a light skinned brother. He's like, yeah, and I'm a dark skinned cracker.
Yes, I do remember that shit. I do remember that shit.
I'm Gary Bertier, bro. I'm the safety, strong side.
Strong, weak side. Let's go.
Well, let's talk about football then.
So let's talk about football. We had Thursday night football, right? We're basically what I call a showcase of the youngins. That's really, we're not gonna spend a lot of time here.
Yeah, because the game was
It was a
good.
good game. It was a good
It
game.
was
The
a
game was
good.
good.
But you know what though? This is football though. Football.
You know why it was good? Because the Jaguars actually had a shot of winning.
They did in the first half. Well, I would say the first half. They came out stronger in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like they had their strong game. But also what we saw, a couple things we saw.
Mills Mafia.
Bills Mafia.
What?
Mills Mafia.
Oh, Mills Mafia.
Who's Mills?
I'm lost on that one too.
Davis Mills.
Is that the running back for Jacksonville?
Who's that? The coach?
Davis Mills, the quarterback.
Wrong team. My bad. Houston's quarterback is Davis Mills. I had a fucked up. That's on me.
Houston Texans?
Yeah.
That's their quarterback's
That's on me.
name?
I fucked that up.
Yeah. After Tyrod Taylor got hurt, yeah.
Is he coming back?
I hope so.
Because
Because I want to see Tyrod
you know what's
be
funny?
successful.
I
Look,
said
that's a
I said
trivia-
the Jaguars'
that's a
first
trivia
win
question.
will be against Houston.
That's a trivia question.
I don't know when
in
they
its
play
own
them,
self.
but that'll be their first
Who's
win.
the Houston Texans quarter? What's his name? Steve Mills?
Add
Steve Jobs?
Add the shit to the questions that you got for Wednesday.
Oh
B.
my god! Yo.
Oh, name the Houston's quarterback and they get a blue chew. That'll be hilarious.
I'm gonna keep that. I don't know where my paper's at right now, but
Where's your book at?
it's right here. It's right here. I think there's a paper. I'm gonna have to get a second one. I don't remember that. I will remember that.
Yeah, but I think the Jaguars will get their first win against Houston.
they definitely will
play
get the
them
first one against
Because-
Houston.
Next week they ain't winning. They play hard though, you know. But Burrow was like, just like the championship, bitches. We
They
win
both-
this.
It was a hard fought game. They both looked impressive to me. I can see.
Burrow's a beast, bro.
You can see in four
He's a
games. You know, he definitely
Burrow's
is.
a beast.
Listen,
Listen.
and where did he get his shit at?
Whoa.
Yeah,
LSU, nigga.
But
You
he's a
heard?
beast, man.
Whoa, call him by his proper MyT government.
Smoking Joe Burrow,
There you
nigga.
go.
LSU, bitches.
That's his proper MyT government name. Smoking Joe Burrow.
Got my fucking degree at LSU. Kick rocks.
But
I don't know if you remember, but I was on the show either just after week 1 or preseason, and I said I had the Bengals starting 7-2. I think you guys laughed at me.
Nah,
Don't
that
worry,
wasn't
we
us.
still
Nah,
laughing at
we
you.
didn't do
Though.
that.
I ain't-
listen, we could
We
have.
didn't do that.
Don't
we
worry,
may have-
I'm still gonna laugh at you. I'm
It's 3-1.
you,
It's
you,
3-1.
you got you gotta
So
learn.
they
You gotta
gonna win?
learn.
Are they
You
gonna
gotta-
win? They
You
gonna
gotta
win the
learn
division?
how to get there.
They gonna win
You
the
gotta
division.
learn
They
how
gonna
to get
they gonna
there.
they gonna beat Cleveland. They gonna beat Cleveland for the division.
If you start,
Write it down.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Oh, for one,
I said
their
they start
next
7-2 and they finished 9-8.
listen, their next game is against the Packers.
Yep, and they got the Lions, the Ravens, the Jets, and the Browns after that.
Well, you said 7-2, and I see Packers, Lions, Browns in that mix.
So which one they're losing? They're only gonna lose one.
Mm-hmm. Tell me.
I
Talk
think
to me nicely.
I think they could beat the Lions. I think they could beat the Ravens. I think they could beat the Jets. I think they could beat the Browns.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
You think they can? Wait, hold on. Didn't I see Chilwell up here? You talking about they can beat the Browns?
well,
Chilwell, come.
you know, Chilwell's over there. Now you understand what that was.
I wasn't sure if that was a snore or a line about the roar.
What's going on?
Basically, I don't
the
see
phone line
that.
is open. Let me send you an invite. So you
The
can-
Bengals got the receiving core now. They really do. If you think about it, they got some skill
They
players.
played a good game.
Like
Like
that,
that.
fuck the game. Fuck the game. They got some skill players, B. When you think about it. Mixon, solid. Chase, Higgins, Boyd, solid. Burrow back there throwing it, solid.
Jacksonville has some skill
The
players.
two tight ends, come on now. Come on now.
Tim Tebow's gone, man. You think you forgot Tim Tebow got cut?
Don't acknowledge it. Don't acknowledge it. Don't acknowledge it.
Me? Listen, I'm gonna do what I does. that was nice. It was cute. It was funny. So it gets a.
You got your picks?
Was it
I
sweet?
didn't even make my picks yet.
Do your picks?
I didn't even figure out who I'm gonna pick yet. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just.
I got mine in front of me if you guys want to go game by game.
We're not gonna go.
We
I don't even know if we have time to go game by game.
There's a
Give us
game.
the 1 o'clock game.
There's a game
We
that
gotta
needs
pick. We
to,
gotta
there's a
pick a 1
game that
o'clock
needs to
game.
be discussed before we go into picks.
I can pull them up on the big screen back there. Right. So let's listen. I'm gonna tell. Okay. So
Actually, there might be a couple games.
let me
discussed before.
Let me tell you what I saw out of this game, and then we can move on, right? And you guys are probably not going to be shocked about this, but you're going to realize it real fast. What I saw from these two quarterbacks, I've seen more from these two quarterbacks already. From what more, I've already seen more from these two quarterbacks than what I've seen from the two quarterbacks in New York.
I'm not gonna do the kid like that yet. In terms of the baby.
Listen, there's two babies.
Oh no, Daniel can get the fuck on.
You know what?
There's two babies, and there's two guys that's been in the league at least
Yo,
more than 1 year.
Who? No, Wilson.
Whoa, hold on.
Smoking Joe Burrow, Daniel Jones, Trevor Lawrence, and
Herbert.
no, the other kid in New York. Fucking
Zach Wilson?
Zach Wilson.
Please
Zach
tell,
Wilson.
please
Oh,
go
Wilson-
ahead. Please
Wilson
go
got
ahead
a-
and say.
Wilson got a,
Please go ahead and say that Wilson is being used the same way.
No,
Lawrence is.
Wilson got a mulligan.
Tell me that.
I'm just saying.
Wilson got
Tell
a
me
mulligan
what
this
I
year.
This
Zach-
team is terrible.
What I told,
Yeah,
what I
he got a
said,
mulligan.
what I
He just got a
said,
mulligan.
Tell me that Zach Wilson has the same weapons
What I said-
that Lawrence
I have
has.
seen more from these two quarterbacks than I've seen from the two quarterbacks in New York.
Trevor Lawrence, for one, has a running back who went to the Pro Bowl.
He looks more poised. I can see him. I see him there, B.
No, he's
I
saying he's
looked-
better.
I looked at him.
They're better than the two.
I've seen more.
Everybody goes to the Pro
I've
Bowl.
already seen more from these two guys than the two guys I've seen in New York.
Trevor Lawrence has a solid running back that he can give the ball to right there from the backfield and say, go get me about 5 yards.
Wilson don't have that.
At all.
But Daniel has it.
What's it called?
But
And
Daniel
on,
has
and
it.
on top of that, Trevor Lawrence has
So you say
Would be-
circumstances.
No, but check him out.
circumstances.
I get you. I'm not.
And on top of that,
I get
one quarterback has that. He might be a rookie in this. They're both rookies in this shit. One of them coming from college, one of them coming from another team. One of them has at least an offensive mind. The other one is a defensive mind. You know these defensive coaches be struggling when they come out here drafting rookie quarterbacks.
That's my
Come
man from the
on
Jets,
now.
right? My man from the Jets was the defensive coordinator.
That's
That's what I'm
wasn't
saying.
he? Yeah.
Rick Shrine? Oh, you talking about?
Oh, he's trying to get back in the league. You hear him on Get Up? My man begging for a job.
This man said Rex Ryan like he
I
didn't
know.
have some bona fide players
Yeah.
around that team already. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's like Nantucket.
Like he didn't have a fucking offensive line.
It's like I'm going to Nantucket.
Yeah,
Like he didn't have a
offensive line
defensive line.
and a defensive line.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell
Nick
you.
Mangold,
So don't bring that bullshit up in here. When Zach Wilson doesn't have that.
That's the shit I'm dealing with.
And on top of that, did Mark Sanchez see Bill Belichick in his second week of the season? No. Not his rookie year.
Oh, I can't remember that.
Exactly. You
Come on,
can,
man.
but listen, you got the football connoisseur.
Let's go for our picks, bro. Wait,
Mark
1 o'clock
Sanchez,
games.
I tell you this right now,
Give me my
had
two
Mark
boxes this
Sanchez
week.
saw Bill Belichick his second game of his career,
Say that again, B.
Zach threw 4. Mark Sanchez throwing 6.
What'd you say?
I can promise you that. Because them USC
Yeah,
quarterbacks
I
is
don't know what time I got.
suspect.
Can I give you just
Been
my two blocks for the
suspect.
week? Maybe talk about it quick.
I think Mark Sanchez has
Mark
to
Sa-
go before
them
that.
USC quarterbacks been
Alright, hold on.
sweet.
Listen, we don't trust USC quarterbacks for shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You
But
trust?
until
But
they
where
go
you
to
trust
Carolina,
more? Ohio State quarterbacks or USC quarterbacks?
right now, I'll give it to Ohio State because USC has just come in for way too long and has failed me. I don't
You
know of
give-
any
you-
Ohio State quarterbacks outside of the ones recently.
You'll give
JT
USC
Barrett?
what?
Yeah,
You'll give
Barrett.
USC what?
Huh?
You'll give USC.
Haskins.
You'll give USC what?
They said which one do I?
Who's
What,
the
what,
dude?
he said which one would I pick
quarterbacks.
first? Which one? He said which
Oh,
one?
the
would I
USC
trust
quarterbacks.
least?
USC?
Yeah.
Oh, trust least? Oh no, Ohio State quarterbacks. Ohio State quarterbacks. Absolutely Ohio State quarterbacks.
I
Are
was
you
going to say
serious?
Maurice Clarent.
Are you
but I know
serious?
he's a Brand.
Ohio State quarterbacks.
Through history?
Come on, man.
Yeah,
That
dude,
hurts.
absolutely. Are you
just
serious?
picked on a scar. I don't
What
like
bona fide decent quarterback has Ohio
that.
State
You
put
won
out?
that fucking championship. Passing.
Justin Fields, baby.
Stop it right now.
Cleveland! This is for you!
His coach is gonna add Justin Fields to the list. They better get rid of that coach this week.
Ohio State quarterbacks are just garbage.
At least I've seen some USC quarterbacks go to the conference championship game. Shout out Sanchez, Carson Palmer.
So listen,
At least I've seen one who never
Shit.
saw a snap and
Even-
took a team when the
Wait,
quarterback
hold on.
got hurt and won 11 games.
My man.
John David Booty.
No, Barkley, right? Is it Barkley? Is it Barkley?
John gave up the what?
Barkley's still balling. Is it Barkley? Somewhere to be.
All I know is
Fuck.
you. As much as we rag on I rag on USC quarterbacks, they've had way more success than Ohio State quarterbacks. That's for goddamn sure.
That's
I
why
was asking, I don't know how much time I got. Can I just give you my 2 locks for the week and we just talk about them quick before
Are
I
you-
have to go?
Oh, are you leaving us soon?
I might have to. I'm not sure yet.
Oh, sure. Go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead and give us your locks of the week.
I got 3 actually.
Bullshit!
And only
No,
one
I'm just
'cause
playing.
What's up?
I got Dallas 4.5 over Carolina.
Okay.
He said the locks.
I think
I like that. I like that.
That's
You
a lot
start-
to me.
Yeah, man. You started off in the right foot.
Well, now you're talking to Mark.
You started off in the right
Look at
foot.
you already.
I got
Already
excited.
trying to bump
I'm
a
like, yo.
light-skinned member of our crew.
You know what I'm saying? Alright. Yeah, I'm going to Nantucket to go watch them play against the Raiders.
I remember the first time we talked, I gave you 2. And I remember one was Teddy Bridgewater. I told you he was like 35-12 against the spread.
Mm-hmm.
That one hit. Anyways, I got Dallas 4.5 over Carolina. I think that's a no-brainer.
What's your next one?
And the other one, Kansas City is going to go into Philly and just destroy them by 3 touchdowns. I think they're 7-point favorites.
Listen, they better.
Hey, if you wanna, hey,
Hey.
what's that? Course Light?
Now you talking my language.
Watch it be some
Now you
coke.
talking my language.
Watch it be some coke.
Now you talking my language.
Nah,
Now you
that sound like a beer. That shit didn't sound like no soda.
Watch it be some
Oh,
coke.
I know how
Bush.
soda.
Yeah, soda.
Bush.
It's a
Yeah.
Now
Bush
you
that ties
talking
into
my
the Blue Jays
language.
box.
Now you talking my
You said
language.
what, Bush?
Listen,
I told her fucking cut that
it
shit.
don't matter. It don't matter if it was.
Shave that
if
shit.
it
I
was-
don't want no damn Bush.
It don't matter if it
want
was
that
a
shit
beer. It don't matter if it was a
Brazilian.
Coke. It don't matter if it was Bush. Now you talking my language. Now you talking my language. Okay, I'm down for all 3 of them.
No, if you've been drinking Bush or if she's got a Bush, Blue Chew is for you.
Ah!
Remember, promo
yeah,
code
pal.
And some
REVH.
clippers.
And some
And
clippers.
some clippers.
It comes with free clippers.
So since we had the showcase of the youngins.
So that's your 2?
Oh, that's right. He was doing his picks.
Yeah.
My bad.
That's your 2. You said
Yeah,
you
you
said you had
back.
3.
My other one was Tampa, but I feel like I might get some heat from that one. Tampa's 6.5-point favorites.
Of New England.
The only person
Man,
you'll catch
right?
heat from is the light skin because he's gonna tell you that's a cop out for picking an easy pick.
Well, that's
No.
why they're locks.
That's what it locks.
That's what I'm worried about.
That's
what
what
I'm
it
worried about.
looks.
That could be.
All I know is when I did it, I
Sucker
caught
bet.
heat
Yo,
for it.
is it cause remember they were talking about Tampa blowing out motherfucking the Cowboys the first week, and it ended up being a good game, and the same
I just bet the over in that game.
and the same fucking the same shit is being talked about in New England. Oh, Tampa's gonna blow them out. Yeah, he's gonna
I'm not
fucking
doing that.
Tampa
I'm not
is
that
gonna
stupid.
Tampa is gonna fucking rock them.
I'm not stupid.
Like,
But I think Dallas is surprisingly good. Maybe I'm not sure. New England definitely looks.
Wait a
Not sure
minute.
if I thought
I
they were
can't
gonna be.
stand that. How is Dallas surprisingly good?
They're supposed to be. Listen, this
I
is
think-
They got a
You saw it.
top. They
I
got a
think
top
they were gonna be
offense. The
good.
only thing they needed was defense.
Time out. 1 second. Everybody pause. I'm sorry. Hi, Natalie. How you doing? Natalie just joined the podcast. I had to take some time out to say what's up to my sensei. She
What's up, Sensei?
Nat knows I love her. We be talking every now and then. Nat, I love you. What's up?
Natalie.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop, JJ. No.
Dynamite!
You have to see
see it. Love
Now,
to
if
see
you
it.
two clowns would let me explain where that comes from,
Okay,
that would
okay.
come from one of our conversations that Natalie and I had. I
Mm.
posted a quote
This podcast
that
is nothing but good times.
I posted a quote that apparently
Oh, dang
JJ Watt had said, and she was like,
That's what it's
"Okay,
about.
JJ," and I was like,
Sports knowledge
"JJ,
and good time.
fuck you talking about?" And then she said, "JJ Watt said that." I'm like, and then I was like, "Ew, JJ Watt, get rid of this shit." The fuck? So before you clowns go ahead laughing and whatnot, like
This is
fucking
Always a good
weirdos.
time on this show.
Basically, what you're saying is thank you. It's always a good time on the show. Basically, you said there's a method to the madness. What you trying to say?
Apparently to Natalie. But you two clowns just laughing at shit that you don't even know what the fuck is about.
Hey, we was on the same page.
Hey.
That shit was still funny to us.
You know what? Now
And you-
that
and
now,
you-
now that
I
you
don't know.
No, you just
Now that
sound like
you're-
fucking
no,
losers. You
now
just
that-
sound like fucking
What?
losers.
How old was
now
it
that
funny
you
to us?
explained
You
it,
knew
it makes
why-
sense.
You knew why it was funny to us, but you explained why it was why
Why we shouldn't be
why it
laughing.
wasn't even that
no, he
serious.
be like, he got butter.
But you knew why we were laughing.
Little sand in the crotch.
Easy credit ripoffs. Good times.
Good times.
Yo,
you got-
Nat, you guys don't even realize. Natalie and I.
Hey, we
Actually-
lucky we got 'em.
No, oh shit, Ron is here. Oh, and they showing your name this time. It's actually Natalie,
Oh,
Ron.
shit.
I'm getting you both into the Blue Chew Get In hotline. I'm sending you some invites right now. Natalie and I
Blue Chew.
actually have a good times pose. You know what I'm talking about. We have a good times pose from us clubbing one day. Like we over here clubbing and dancing and shit, and somebody took a picture of us, and this is like we were so in sync. It's 3 different pictures, and we are perfectly moving and like whatever like curvature like body like
Yeah.
my body's in like hers in the same way. Whatever curvature. And we have one. We got this blue. Natalie know what I'm talking about. Yo, she laughing, but I think, and it's funny too, guys. I think this was like something like for like her mom's birthday, or whatever. So like we're dancing, and her mom is spanking me, right? As we're because it was getting a little too dancey.
Her mom is spanking you. You see how I get story time? I couldn't get no story time.
What we was coming? We were
Yeah.
definitely coming back.
See how
You
you
got
got
your
story
story
time.
time though.
Black Skip Bayless, a bona fide hater.
I'll be
was
telling
just-
you,
I was
though.
just-
You don't want to accept it and listen to me.
No, I accept you.
You tell him the story, he gonna cut you
You know.
off and whatnot, and go on with this bullshit story like it's supposed to go somewhere.
What's up, Nat?
I can see all of you have visited the beach lately. You guys are all kinds of salty.
I just want to get inside it. That's good.
Yo, I was soon coming back to you. I was definitely coming back to you. Okay. Let's see. He's not even here now.
So you saying?
So we had the Battle of the Youngins, which is Thursday night football that has just passed. We had a legend speak out about the Youngins very recently.
Not racist at all.
What?
Who?
What did
Thank you.
Wait.
Thank you.
Is it
I took a
racist
risk
if I
there.
say lip bayless, or is that lip bayless? No, that's not racist. Oh, okay, that's what Ronnie was. Okay,
It's not racist.
no. Why would lip bayless be racist? I don't know.
There's a fine line.
Ah, okay, because of the lip. Okay, I got you.
No, we said the black Skip Bayless, not lip.
Now, if you just said big lip Bayless without physically ever seeing me to know the shape of my lips, then maybe,
Listen, lips ain't even big, bro. Lips ain't big.
They normal. They
normal.
normal size. Like they bigger
I
than.
feel like that's the least racist joke that we make between each other. Like,
Oh,
like
yes.
this white dude ain't got no lips.
Listen,
Looking like a duck.
Listen, I've had plenty of white girls with no lips. That shit is annoying though. Like, what the fuck happened to your lip? Like, how you just lose a whole bottom lip? See, Ronnie laughing because Ronnie fuck with white girls too.
Ronnie got lips now. Ronnie got lips. Ronnie got some lips.
Like you end up
He
just
got
kissing
some
their
big
whole.
lips.
You just end up kissing that middle part between their lip and their chin for no reason. Like just be cleaning their pores and shit. Like why am I tasting oil and Neutrogena? What the fuck is this? I told you, I fucked with a lot of white girls in my days.
Neutrogena, let me know. I know that you're not telling lies. Nobody's lying about fucking white girls. They called Neutrogena out their back.
I never had a white girl. So.
It's an interesting experience.
I'm still a virgin.
White girls taste like Neutrogena. I'm like, yeah, baby. You got us.
It's like you got us. He said you got us.
It's only that small part between the lip and the chin.
See, that's why the guys, you know, the man got the savor flavor. The flavor? What do you call it?
Now latest?
Lifesaver.
Lifesaver?
Oh, lifesaver.
No.
What?
The love patch.
Oh, soul patch?
The soul patch.
For-
Yeah, so but they call it
The Soul Train?
no, the soul, the flavor saver.
That's your big. Wait.
The little underneath your lip.
Okay.
Underneath your lip.
I get what you're saying.
The little patch.
I get what you're saying. I get what you. Okay.
I know.
Okay, I know. I got you now. I got you.
Yo, SB, I know. You got a beard or
I got you now.
You got.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
I have a beard just specifically to hide my lips.
This nigga here.
He look like a man.
I got you. I know what you're saying. So,
Neutrogena.
a legendary Deion Sanders recently had to come out and he had some choice words for today's athletes and how they're coming up about themselves. And it was something very interesting.
You know what? I don't know what he said, but I saw what Shaq responded to him.
I'm gonna get to Shaq after this.
And then
I got some.
it was like Shaq got mad love and like Deion got some like ass. I don't know. I couldn't see. I didn't have my glasses.
Oh well.
Couldn't read it.
About they having a back. See, I wasn't aware that they end up having a back and forth.
No, it's not back and forth. He like Deion said whatever he said, and Shaq said whatever he said, and it went viral.
There's two different things. We get into Shaq comments. We definitely gonna get out unless you're talking because I don't know if you're trying to say that they were talking about the same thing and that went viral, but
yeah, I don't know.
I
said, I didn't have my reading glasses. You know, I'm
But
51.
I got you.
I'm a man. I'm 51. That's not bad.
I got you.
You got it?
We're working on it.
Working on it?
We'll get it again.
I'm a man. I'm 50.
So
My son needed a better.
basically, Deion Sanders, he was talking about how today's players. Okay, let me actually start off. He backed up. He went into saying that how back in the days when we grew up, how if a player had talent, right, that player would be shielded from the streets by the people that were involved in the streets, because the street individuals would recognize that this individual had talent, right, and they would make sure that they didn't take the role of being a fucker. And what Deion Sanders said is that he's realizing that things are starting to change, where these players nowadays, where they are basically
They're privileged.
They're chasing that thug life instead of taking the deterrent route. It's as if they're going towards it.
No, I know exactly what he's saying.
Pull up the actual quote.
Because
KJ.
Because you know what, I live the thug life, and I try to have my son like
kids.
not even
Dion,
like even know
from
about that.
From the quote, the way I read it,
Well, pull up the quote.
Dion is not blaming the kids, because kids they don't know no fucking better.
Exactly.
They don't know no fucking better. What he's getting at are the OGs who don't tell him.
Yeah,
That's the OGs that don't tell him, nah. We do what we do here. You do what you do. You supposed to go do what you do.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
We
about.
cool.
That's
we fuck with you. We
like-
not. But you not getting into
Yo, you
this
know how
life.
many gangster cats or hood niggas like yo, we don't wanna show our kids that. Like they don't need to know that shit. Like basically, I would talk shit to my grandkids before I talk shit to my kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? When my grandkids come, yo, you know, Grandpa was a pimp, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Walking around with a go-to.
Yo, for real, I'm not. And then my son will be mad. I know he gonna get mad because he gonna be like, "Why didn't you tell me that shit when I was younger?" Because no, nigga, you didn't. Like, that's not for you to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't need to know none of that stuff. You need to just, you know, hey, you gotta go with this world. You gotta do the right thing. You know, keep your hands in your pocket, 2 hands on the steering wheel. Like, all that shit. Like, yo, like to be successful, you gotta be a certain way. And I'm trying to teach you.
I love that shit when he's like leading by example. When Buddy, he's like, Dion, he's like, you can call me coach. I prefer to be called coach. And he's like, okay, Dion, and he just walked off. That was like him showing his players, like, if someone's not showing you respect, fuck him. It's like he always preaches, like, you give respect if you get respect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm curious, right? So, did you find the quote already? You shared it with us in a group message.
Yeah.
Do you have it?
I got you.
Can you go ahead and read that for us?
Here. Quote from Deion Sanders. Back when I was a shorty, the streets had rules and codes they lived by. If a youngster had talent in the streets, the good and the OGs protected that young man or woman to make certain they stayed on the right path. Nowadays, the youngsters with talent are attracted to the streets more than the dream, and the hood is allowing this foolishness to happen. Let's restore order, please. Athletes ain't gangsters, and gangsters ain't athletes. So let's look out for one another, please.
So it's a little bit on both sides.
Bro.
He's saying that these guys are being attracted to the streets, but also the streets aren't turning them away like they used to.
All he did was quote Boys in the Hood.
That's stupid.
He just quoted Boys in the Hood, son. That's yo, you athlete nigga. Don't get the milk. Ricky! My man, it's just.
So listen, everybody on Podbean that's listening, we're gonna lose the Podbean feed in just about 2 minutes. If you guys can see, we already have the next feed already reserved up, so we'll be popping right back up when we disconnect from Podbean. We'll be reconnecting.
So call right back up on the Bluetooth.
So just call right back up and we'll be reconnecting the show. And for everybody else that isn't listening through Podbean, we will be playing a commercial for you.
Yo,
guys.
can we play my son's song or it's still?
Does he have the masters to it yet? I can't play. Okay, I can't play any songs he don't have the rights to because then my podcast won't get played. The only time I can play his show is during pre-show or post-show.
Okay.
So tell him or you pay the money and get the right and get his
I
shit
told you that
get his shit. Listen, get that shit figured out. You want him played in public areas? Get him proper beats. I'll talk to my nephew and see where he gets his beats from. I can see that.
Do something. Write that shit down. Do something.
I don't know what this shit does.
I can't do everything by my damn self. I need help.
What the fuck? Listen, that's the goddamn
I'm
truth.
old.
I got you. That's why I forget.
Hey, youngin.
You're a man. You 51.
I'm 50.
What have you
I'm a man. 50. I need help.
About to say, don't bring that shit here. I pay my own bills.
Life alert. Life
I need
alert.
help.
Life alert. Life alert.
You know what I'm saying?
He tapped me like I'm gonna help him. Like motherfucker,
Hey,
I pay my own
I'm
bills.
falling and I can't get up.
He tapped me like I'm supposed to do something. Like motherfucker.
No, you motherfucker, you young. You should know.
I pay my own goddamn bills. You don't tell me what the fuck to do. You talk to your goddamn kids. Tell them what to do. Oh.
No, I'm trying to tell you, get on the train so then you don't have to work so hard. We could just ride the train, dog.
I love you too.
That's what I'm saying.
My bad. Somebody
I don't know what happened there. I was like, shit.
Somebody
I'm trying to get us all money.
Oh, what is happening?
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get money for everybody. For
For
the listeners, for my peoples next to me, my peoples I don't know yet, and the cats I know in, back in the day. I'm trying to get everybody money.
So hold on.
So we can all live happy.
Oh, no, shit, you guys go ahead.
Shit, well, man, I want to live happy.
I love y'all.
And when that happens,
I want you all to remember, the change you want begins with you. Your vote matters. So
I love you, Mark.
register to vote. Go out and vote. And begin making the change you want.
didn't join this team to win championships or become famous. They joined because there is important work to be done, and only some able to do it. They are brighter, better educated, led, and equipped than any team in history. They are doctors, lawyers, engineers, technologists, and combat troops, all prepared for whatever comes their way. You'll find them where the lights don't flash, and the only contract they sign is with themselves and their country. One day, they may be asked what they did to make a difference in this world, and they can respond, I became a soldier.
I hate when you supposed to be with your mom. Why you bothering me? I came here because you said you had plans. Now your plans fell through. Now you mad because I'm over here. Lord.
And we are back with the Money Sports Podcast. Thank you guys for listening. If you're still listening, I do appreciate it. Regardless of what platform you may be deciding to listen to us at, wherever you listen to on WESN, wherever you're listening to on the Podbean.
Shout out to WESN.
Big shout out to WESN. Whether you listen to us on Podbean, where you've heard us get all of our callers in today, or you're catching us on any of the video platforms that are out there, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever they may be. Thanks you guys for the backstage stuff. We also have it on our website, MyTsports.net. Visit Mike Wise and Yankee T is in TangleSports.net as well. I do appreciate you guys all. So
focusing at home, bro. That's how you do it. That's how you marry for 30 years.
Okay, so don't worry.
You gotta get that.
Listen,
keep the main thing.
I got you. We won't be longer than another hour.
Another hour?
An hour?
He said, we gotta go. And he said, we not gonna be here for another hour.
More than another hour.
It's gonna be 9. No, we're going to 9.
We know it. He said something
I'm like, yo.
that. I can automatically assume 9:45.
No, we started at 6:30, right? 6:30.
I guarantee we have 1 hour.
6:30,
Yeah,
7:30, 8:30.
I got 1 hour. We won't be on
9:30. Ooh.
We won't be on here more than another hour.
I told her to watch a movie. I'll be back.
But I guarantee you, like, listen.
You should have told her to watch Endgame or Infinity War.
I'll try to help you guys out as much as possible.
That's what you should have told her to watch.
Even that. Nah, I gotta get some shit like. Actually, she could watch like Dirty Dancing or some shit.
Yeah, Titanic.
Oh, the Titanic! Yes! The Titanic, I'll be back.
3 hours.
Yeah, that's 3 hours. Yeah, I was thinking of a 3-hour movie. I'm like, yo, what's a 3-hour movie? Fucking Titanic. Ain't that a bitch?
Oh, shit. So, let me get him. Let's just go ahead and wrap up this Dion shit, right?
Yeah,
So one of the things I was just curious about, right? As I'm hearing Deion Sanders call and make the call that he's making. What's going on, Nat? Welcome back to the podcast.
What up, Sensei?
Is he talking about how these basketball players are being attracted to the hood, and the hood people that are in the streets aren't really deterring these guys? Now I know this is a story that we hear a lot from D1 athletes, right? But we hear the opposite end. We hear the street. We hear what Dion is complaining about.
Oh,
how the streets turns away those guys that they
But Dion never drank or smoked in his life, so I take that shit with a grain of salt.
We've heard enough
You're a great
of
athlete.
the smoke podcast too to know about.
But I know an athlete that's like, you know, been smoking weed all the time, and he just got reinstated. I'm just saying, like for someone, but that's why he won't be in the Hall of Fame, and Dion is.
No matter what he do, he won't be in the Hall of Fame. So, so like I said, this is a story that we always hear from the D1 athlete, but the D1 athlete always manages to say that, hey, when I went to these street guys or these individuals, they turned me down. They're like, nah, this isn't for you. So now this makes me wonder: is this more of a today's time thing, or is this something that's more synonymous with HBCUs? Is this something that because think about this: the D1 athletes, right? Think about these big name colleges.
Athletes are athletes.
No.
They get it in.
But it's about who you recruit. So understand what I'm inquiring about here. Is this so much about today's time, or is this have something to do with just about the mentality of some recruits or who you or the candidate that you're recruiting? because a lot of the guys that go to a lot of D1 schools, these bigger schools, right? They have extensive background checks done on them. They have undercover agents following them. They have all kinds of people pulling up their back history, and if they don't qualify,
you know what? I think it goes back to as if you're that top player, they have like thicker glasses where they can't see everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, uncle or some shit doing something or whatever. You know, you want the player, and all these recruits are coming to get the player.
So remember this.
Now they can get money.
Okay.
So
let's back up.
It goes.
Let's back up. Remember this is directly tied into what Deion Sanders was saying. I'm curious about his comments, because he's saying that today's athletes are running towards the streets, but yet the people that run the streets aren't turning them down the way it used to happen back in the day. And I'm wondering, is this a change of the time, or if this just be based off of who you're there to, who you have capable to recruit you, the athletes that you actually have in front of you? Because the athletes that we hear go to these D1 schools, here we go to the major schools, the Kansas, the Kentuckys, we hear the same story, but we hear them being deterred by these guys.
I don't.
We hear those guys making it to these major schools, these top 5 schools, these top conference schools, and they being deterred by these guys in the street. Remember, HBCUs.
So basically, they want street cred. Street cred.
What I'm gonna say that HBCU guys, you don't ever hear them being the top recruits, the ones that are in there now. Like now, you're starting to hear more of it now because now they can get paid at any image and likeness. But before, you weren't hearing about the top guys going there. But also, was that because of, hey, we didn't want to recruit some of these guys? Because you know what?
Because the hood is behind them.
Because we hear that no, they're too attracted to the hood. They can't keep gravitating to themselves in the hood, regardless of, you know what I mean?
Like Aaron Hernandez, he couldn't get rid of the hood.
He had this shit cleaned up though. Nobody knew, but they kind of knew he had issues.
No, they knew. No, I lived around the area. Everybody knew what the fuck he was doing. So outside of the NFL.
And even in college, they had an idea like he had all kinds of anger issues and all kinds of.
Yeah.
So when Deion Sanders says this is what pops in my head. Is this truly a change of the time, or is this just based off who you're forced to be around? Like you're around kids that aren't these D1 athletes.
No, I think it's the first one.
You aren't these.
I think it's a change of.
You think it's a change of time?
Yo, yeah.
You don't
100%.
think that he's just stuck with 100%. Kids that couldn't make it to D1 schools?
You know why I say it's a change of times? Because the times are changing is because of my generation.
No. Okay, so let me ask you this.
Like my generation, like we're.
So how are we still hearing stories of? How are we still hearing the success stories of the other side though?
It's because not all of us went the right route. There was still some crackheads that stood behind. So and their kids is the ones that.
So put yourself into. So put yourself into my web. If you for some reason couldn't keep tailoring yourself back to the crackhead, and I'm that D1 school, I probably don't recruit you because you keep fucking up. You, regardless of how many times the street try to push you away, you also keep gravitating back to the streets. Mm-hmm. So I can't recruit you for
my saying.
If
you go back to the streets, it's for money. If you go back to the streets, it's for money.
In terms of the streets not recruiting you,
that's my whole point.
I don't know about that.
Like, yo, you ain't gotta go back to the streets because
plenty.
You just went to college and you're making money. Before you wasn't making money.
But listen, we can't talk about. Okay.
All right, maybe he's not talking about.
Nobody has started making money yet, so we can't talk about people making money. He's talking about people that weren't making money.
Well, no. If you go to you get recruited right now, you're making money.
Okay, but these aren't the only people he's talking about. He was in this time when people weren't making money.
Yeah, but back in the day, the
last year. No, back last year. Last year. Not back in the day. Last year.
Well, Deion just needs to get a fucking job in Florida State and call it a day. All right.
Because these guys that go to the. Because these guys that.
Not at all. Absolutely not.
Because
if Florida State wanted him, they should have hired him about 2 years ago when he was available. They didn't do that. Because Deion is over here at an HBCU making a real change.
Because think
and
about
Florida
this,
State
right?
is still rotten.
Let me ask you this. If you're not recruited by one of these D1 schools, where are you likely to fall to? An HBCU or a JCO? Right? Some of these guys. There's a reason why some of these schools may not have been recruiting you. Because everybody's nice. Right? Everybody's some kind of nice. Why didn't you get recruited by this Kansas? Why didn't you get recruited by Kentucky? Was it because you couldn't fully pull yourself away from the streets?
Put the Yankee game on, please.
Oh, I got you. As soon as I find that remote. It's one of the small black remotes.
That's what she said.
Okay.
He's like, okay.
Now, Deion Sanders wasn't the only person to open up his mouth recently. Shaq did too.
All Shaq said was really just true, just backing up what Deion said. It's not like he had a whole thing unless you want to go to the other thing that Shaq said.
Well, Shaq covered, not Shaq came in about the youngsters, but he did have also his own spin about the youngsters as well. I'm talking about the Shaq and his COVID talk. Was it the COVID talk, right? I don't know why the fuck I was just about to draw a blank. But yeah, Shaq comment on the COVID talk. Actually, yeah, Shaq's comment on the COVID talk. And it kind of similar to what I was saying, right? A little bit, where I was talking about if I'm on a team with somebody and we're...
You did not say if you were on a team with somebody. You did not. You did not.
I even said it's inferred.
But what did I say in response? How hard is it to simply say if I'm on a team with you?
Okay.
Shaq's literally beginning. His first 3 seconds was if I'm on a team with you. As soon as he said that automatically justifies you saying what you said.
And we clarified that last week. I did. Go back and listen if you want to. But
you said,
clarified
but
that.
you just said just now, it's inferred. Fuck is inferred. Fuck inferred.
Okay. So, Shaq basically, like I said, kind of parallel what I was saying. If I want to team with somebody, and because I kept on trying to ask you guys, if you're Kevin Durant, how are you feeling? You guys are going after greatness. You guys are trying to.
You know what? Right now, I'm not banging on bacon.
You guys.
The season's 82 games. I ain't worrying about you right now. You handle your business. You do what you got to do. You know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do it. But when it's game time, I don't want to hear not a fucking word. I need your ass right here next to me. No, that's what you tell him. So you let him get his bullshit out the way, motherfucker. I don't care what you do, but make sure you here when I need you.
But he won't be there. So this is what Shaq was saying, basically, in a sense. He's like, listen, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna want that guy not on my team. Because if we came together to win a championship, to come together to get this goal, and all of a sudden you can't play, you can't play half the fucking games. I don't want that guy on my team.
Listen, all I need is half of the games.
Just make sure you're speaking in regards to it.
All I need is half the games
on the team.
He's low management.
Because like
that's what Shaq said.
Yeah.
Well, every time we talked about this like just 2 days ago, I kept on asking you if you're coming from Kevin Durant's. When we talked about this, I kept asking you about Kevin Durant, and I even put this out. Kevin Durant more so than James Harden.
Yeah, and I told you that's nonsense because James Harden still has the same
so now you remember. There we go. Now you remember his job. That's what I was trying to do.
Wait. I'm gonna fuck y'all up.
No, because you weren't here. I didn't say I didn't remember. I just wanted you to make sure that you're speaking from a player's perspective. That you're not speaking from a media aspect. Because if you're speaking from a media aspect, then you can kick rocks.
Listen,
kick rocks. Okay. The media speaks from the
what
team
Kobe
aspect.
said about Shaq.
No,
What did Kobe say about Shaq?
Then they need to say that. Then they need to say that.
Okay, so you're saying
then they need to say that.
50 years
because no, you
50
don't just come out here with these aspersions and just come at people when all you do is put somebody in a fucking suit or somebody in some shorts and a shirt. Fuck out of here. Come out here and be
so sensitive. Because
come out here.
Too sensitive.
No, come out here. No.
Understand the human language.
Fuck that. No. Fuck that inferred shit.
No.
Fuck that inferred shit.
You understand inference
fuck
in
that
English
inferred
class. They should
shit.
have been paying attention to English class.
Fuck that inferred shit. Come out and exactly say if I'm a player on the team. How hard is that to say? How hard is that to fucking say? It doesn't take no more than 2-3 seconds. If I'm on the team, boom! And then say what the fuck you gotta say. Because then it can be respected. But when you just come out here and just talk as somebody in a fucking suit
and criticize somebody, murder somebody, then you can
But
keep
they
fucking
do
rocking.
know.
You can no.
They say, if I'm
Somebody who
if I'm
does
say-
that, you can go fall in the Hudson River.
You know what they
go
say?
fall in the bottom of the Hudson
You
River.
want them
Straight
to,
up.
you want to specifically say, if I'm the best, if I'm the other second best player on the team, if I'm a team, if I'm a player, if I'm playing on this guy's team, I don't want him on my team because la 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 la. Or if I'm in their situation, la la la. They don't have to say if I'm Kevin Durant. Like I said, a lot of that time that shit is inferred. If motherfuckers can't comprehend that shit, they need to go back to English class and go back and pay attention to what the fuck they was being learned. Like I said, this is communications we're talking about here. A lot of times they're way too sensitive because the
How
criticism is.
fucking hard is it to say if I'm a player on the team? I just
Also,
said
you-
that. Slow down, and that took no more than 3
That
seconds.
shit, listen, that shit is inferred when you talk
Oh
about
my
talk-
god,
when you
that's
talk about
fucking
talk
lazy.
radio-
That's fucking lazy. That's motherfucking lazy right there.
You're in talk
That's
radio.
motherfucking lazy. That's what that is.
You're in
That's
talk-
fucking lazy.
you're in talk
You want
radio.
no
You're in talk
You
radio.
want to call
That
insensitive
shit-
and shit? You want to talk about being sensitive and whatnot? What that is a fucking reporter? That's fucking lazy.
Nah.
That's lazy work. That's
You-
what
you
that
listen-
is.
you listen to
That's
sports-
lazy work. That's lazy work. That's lazy work. All these motherfuckers who talk about how, oh, Stephen A, oh, I put in 30 years in this shit. Oh, da-da-da-da. All these credentials. Bitch, how hard is it to say 3 seconds of your fucking time if I was a player on a team? How hard is that to say? That's not hard if you're going to go out here and talk about how you put in 20, 30 years of this shit. That's not hard at all.
And you know the
And you
only-
know I'm not bullshitting on that.
And you know, the
I'm
only
not
time-
bullshitting
and you
on
know
that.
the only time he has to say that when players come at him like you are saying now because they get too sensitive because they don't know how to differentiate.
At the end of the day, how hard is it to say if I'm a player on the team? How hard is that to say?
You listen to this. You listen
How
to
hard
sports,
is that
you
to
listen to
say?
sports entertainment.
How hard is that to
like,
say?
Like, get
How
this
hard is
fan
that
out
to
your vagina.
say?
Like, honestly, you listen to sports
How
entertainment.
hard is it to
Get this-
say?
Like, please get this fan out of your vagina. I'm sorry.
Stop being fucking lazy. Stop being a fucking
It's
lazy.
not being
Stop being
lazy.
fucking lazy.
It's
No, you're being
called
fucking lazy.
inference.
You're being fucking
I don't
lazy.
have to- I
You're
shouldn't-
being fucking lazy.
I shouldn't have to
You're
do
being
extra
fucking
work
lazy.
for common sense.
Extra work?
Common
Bitch, it's
sense.
extra work to
It's
say
common
how hard
sense.
is it? How people, listen
Exactly.
to me.
It's
How
common
hard
sense.
is it to say
Inference is basically common sense. I should have to do
Common
extra work
sense?
for common sense. We're talking about it.
it's extra motherfucking work for you to say if I'm a player on the team? That's extra work.
Stop banging on the fucking thing, please.
Please.
Now,
I don't know if that was your hand or your thighs.
That's extra work.
You're-
Please tell me that if that's extra work or not.
you're taking that shit way too
Oh
personally
my
because
God.
you're forgetting.
You're
these
making
guys-
excuses
Time
for
out,
something
time
being
out.
lazy. No, fuck
Because
out
you're
of
not
here.
in their
Fuck
position,
outta here.
and
Fuck
you're
outta
new,
here.
and you're even new
Fuck
to this
outta here.
position.
Fuck
They're
outta
in a
here.
sports entertainment environment.
Fuck out of
They're
here.
Not gonna,
That's lazy.
They're not gonna stop
Fuck
and pause
out of here
every
and
single time.
continue.
And they
Fuck out of here. Continue.
Okay,
Continue.
stop
B.
cutting me
Continue.
off. I'm
Continue.
trying to say
no,
something.
because that point is bullshit.
Okay,
At the
so
end
you
of the, at the end of the
so
day,
you've
it's
expressed
not
how you
fucking
feel
lazy.
about it, and I'm gonna talk about it now. Okay, don't cut me off.
You're being fucking lazy. You're being just like all these other fucking
may
idiots
feel-
on ESPN.
you may-
fucking lazy.
I understand. how
Fucking
you-
lazy.
I get how you.
That's what all of y'all are.
I understand.
Fucking lazy analysts.
I understand how you may feel like
Lazy.
they're being
Lazy.
I get what you're saying. I understand.
Lazy
that.
as fuck.
I understand how you may feel that
It's
way.
so simple. So simple.
If you're doing a sports show every day, sometimes you can't go back and if you're doing entertainment every day, period. Television, sports, radio, whatever. You can't go back and be like, oh, if I was this. But a lot of times they do, and it gets overlooked. And you don't catch that. What you catch is the emotional part of it. And it draws this emotion out of you the way it's supposed to because they're trying to get ratings.
So you pulled out the clips that show me that these motherfuckers
Go listen,
said that.
go listen to them.
Listen, bitch.
And then again, like I
Motherfucker,
said,
I watch too.
if they don't
watch.
If they don't come out and say it, it's
They
because
don't.
in human and English communication, there is something called inferred language.
So
and they
that-
talk
so
from an
here-
inferred position.
So here, at the end of the day,
So they don't have, listen, this is common sense. Inferred conversation is common sense.
Common sense.
You don't
But
have to
here they-
explain
but here
common
they
sense.
go-
I
but here
understand
they go
common sense
come
isn't common to everybody, but you can talk from a common sense standpoint, and if people choose to get it or not, you can live with that. And that's the reason why every once in a while, Stephen A. Smith has to come out and say 30 years in this shit, and he has to give his whole entire credentials because he has to explain to somebody that got over sensitive about some common sense shit.
when all he had to do was say, if I'm a player.
Okay then. You can't understand common sense. My bad. You want to move on?
Yeah, can we, please? Jesus. I just was in church.
Listen, this is what happens.
And I haven't been to church in a long time, babe. Alright, can we get to football? Can we do our picks?
Yeah, fuck football. Yeah, go to football, B. Fuck this COVID shit. Fuck that shit.
Can we
Fuck that shit. Cause now it's I can't understand common sense when
No.
no.
Not you.
Wait.
But all the players that get sensitive about it. They don't understand inference language. I'm sorry, they don't. A lot of them get 22 seconds. See, you understand that shit, but you're still saying that they should spend 3 seconds to do it. A lot of them, they don't.
So
okay,
simple.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I understand where you're coming from. I'm not saying you don't understand that. They don't understand that shit. They get way too oversensitive about shit because they can't completely understand. They're talking as if they were their teammate. They're talking as if they were beside them. They were talking as if they're an athlete. They're talking as if they're in their position. You don't have to always go out of your way and say that. You're talking to a specific audience. Understand what you're listening to. You shouldn't always have to break the third wall for that.
Imagine if every day you wake up and all you have to do is put in constant work in your craft when it comes to constantly putting your body through all types of hell and whatnot. Granted, that's what they stand for. But this is what they do. This is what they do to be at the highest level of their craft, to be at the point where they make millions off the work that they've done. And somebody's gonna come for your head because you didn't want to because you have questions or concerns about getting vaccinated.
So let me tell you. Okay, so just
somebody who you know has not put in that type of work at that level that you're at.
But they have put a level in their craft.
Something that doesn't require them to kill their body physically.
It don't matter. They have to kill their mind and still spend time. That don't matter. If you have to do it in physically or you still have to put in time, I'm sorry. What makes a doctor any different than an athlete? You know what I mean? Like, they didn't have to put their body through, like, they have to put themselves through all kinds of physical shit. What makes it any different? What makes the chemist different than the athlete? What makes
because the athlete is not the one coming out and criticizing them.
Okay, so
at all.
So okay, so
the fucking bum who's out there speaking out as if they have a right to talk that shit is the one coming for them.
So let's role play. This whole entire situation comes out with Kyrie Irving. I don't have to say anything else. I don't want to play for this. If I had to play with Kyrie Irving, I'm not playing with him.
Are you saying that as a media person?
It don't matter.
No.
If I had to play I had to play with Kyrie Irving, I don't want to play with him.
I already told you.
Time. See, you're
getting
me completely misconstrued. All I'm saying is, how hard is it to say if I'm a player in that locker room? So now I'm trying to understand what you're saying now.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, let's role play. I'm not gonna say that shit.
Are you? But no. I need to understand.
I'm a media member. I wouldn't want to play with. If I'm over here trying to achieve a goal, and these are my words exactly. If I'm over here trying to achieve a goal,
what the owner said.
If I'm over here trying to achieve a goal, and Kyrie Irving ain't over here trying to get along, I wouldn't want to play. And I'll be trying to get him traded.
That's you speaking as if you're trying to put yourself as a player. That's different.
But that's how they talk.
No, not all these media. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, B.
That's how you need to hear it. That's how
now that's how I need to hear it.
That's how I hear
it. They get paid millions of dollars to make sure that their points are absolutely straight clear. And if it's not clear enough to where an athlete feels away because they feel like they're just
and you hear it differently when that same words come from a former athlete and it comes from a media member, and it's the same exact words.
No, here's the
because the athlete doesn't have to come out and say, because I'm a former player. When the other guy talks about it's just inferred.
Here's the thing.
He's putting himself in that scenario.
Here's the thing, though.
Why do I need to
when most of these media members come out and say that, those same athletes who talk about the same athletes that these media members say, oh, they got phone numbers, they can reach me. When those the few times that those athletes come and check them for it, they come out there the next day or next time they have to speak and have a completely different tone because they really put them in their fucking place.
Let me ask you this.
Put them in their motherfucking place.
Do you know what the fourth wall is?
What you call me?
Okay. So, there's two things that's not going to happen. They're not going to break the fourth wall in entertainment, right? Like, that's not going to happen.
I broke more than 4 walls. I broke a few hundred walls. 4 walls? I don't know.
Did you used to do contracting back in the day?
Yeah, you sound like you made some money, B.
You was in New York. You was up north too. You was in Nantucket back then too.
Yeah, you was breaking them cheap. You was breaking them cheap ass walls in Jersey.
With some apple juice.
You was breaking them cheap ass walls in Jersey.
I don't know what you talking about cheap. It cost me a lot. So I'm going to Nantucket for Thanksgiving.
Did we talk about LaShawn McCoy retiring?
Who?
Shady McCoy.
Don't do that. I'm like, who? You a Cowboy fan, so that's why you saying who? Because he was.
My man from KC. Yeah.
A dude from the Bills.
From the Bills.
Dude from the Eagles who was busting that ass.
No, I remember him in the Bills.
He played for the Chiefs. He played for the Bucks. He played for the Eagles and he played for the Bills.
Oh, that's right. Did he get a ring though?
He got a ring with the Chiefs and the Bucks, and didn't run 1 yard.
You did it, right? Yo, for real. For real. I'm like, yo, he got some rings.
Yo,
that's what I'm thinking about.
You see what he doing? You see what he doing?
I understand.
I see what he
Cause he's still hurt. How Shady was running all over that defense.
I understand that.
Shady was running all over that defense, working.
Man, talk to me about Westbrook.
Working.
That's exactly.
You're working over that defense too.
He did work
He
too.
was which Westbrook you want to talk about?
No, I'm saying
Brian, because Brian was working that defense too.
I'm rooting for this Westbrook this year.
For
Don't do it. Don't fall into it. He's trying to take it
nah.
back. Keep it.
Yo,
keep
what's
it on
our picks? Because I gotta go. I got some loving to do.
Oh shit, you got some McLovin to do as you talk about Sean McCoy.
Yeah, right.
He brings up a
Philadelphia
Eagle right here.
He brings up a Philadelphia Eagle.
So let me just run through it real quick. LaShawn McCoy.
Plus, I ain't got no more beers.
Shady McCoy is retiring from the
up.
NFL after playing. I don't even have how many years he ended up playing in the NFL. But he played for the Bills, the Eagles, the Bucks, and the Chiefs. He won the championship with the Bucks and the Chiefs the last 2 years of his career. So that makes him a 2-time champion, a 6-time Pro Bowler.
Yo, I'm taking the Bucks.
He was a rushing leader in 2013.
I'm taking the Bucks.
He ran for 11.
And I'm going 3 on.
Hold on, shut up. Let me talk about him real quick. I don't care about your picks right now.
I don't give a fuck about. You can't. Oh, you know me. How much longer than you know McCoy? How much longer? Oh, all of a sudden you give.
Are you
McCoy.
retiring?
Hell yeah.
When? 5
times already.
That's being fired.
No, that's
just quitting.
Nah, that's just.
That's not retiring.
I retire when I have enough money to live for a few years.
I'm gonna retire from this job. I'm
Yo, nah. Look, this is retirement.
I'm moving from Florida. I'm retiring from you bitches.
No, this is retirement. They straight up. Retirement is like, well, I have enough money for 5 years, so I'm retire for 5 years. And then you get another job, and then you're like, I saved up enough to retire for 4 years. I'm gonna retire for 4 years. Okay. And that's retire. That's why I retired 5 times.
So LaShawn McCoy, he was a rushing leader in 2013, 11,102 yards. He averaged 4.5 yards over his career. He had a total of 73 touchdowns, 518 receptions, 3,898 receiving yards, 16 receiving touchdowns. Big up to LaShawn McCoy and his lustrous career, because we were all happy when he won a championship, when Kansas City kind of disappointed when he had to do with Tampa Bay.
Hey, T, let him know what most of them yards, which team that came with.
Oh, the majority of his yards came from the Philadelphia Eagles.
So they're going to get blown out this weekend.
Philadelphia Eagles?
Yeah.
Hey, man, who they playing?
Kansas City. KC.
Oh, they're definitely getting blown out then.
His old team against his old team.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
His old team against his original team.
You know what? I'm taking.
Not his last team versus his first.
Write it down. I'm taking Tampa for my 3.
All right, so let's get into our picks for the week, right? Because we have those coming up. We have about. We have the picks left. We're just about here.
No, we here.
We're just about here.
We
just about.
We here. We fucking here.
Come on, man.
I know where I'm at. Where you at? I know where I'm at. Yo,
I'm fucking with you.
KJ, we right here. Where you at?
We are definitely
Shit.
here.
You got to go to the bathroom or something? Like,
yeah, he probably got another shit to drop.
Listen.
I'm taking the Falcons over Washington. Nah, I'm just playing. I can't do that.
Y'all know my stance on them Falcons.
Yeah, but Washington,
until that motherfucker Matt Ryan is gone,
listen,
you know the vibes.
I'm taking the Falcons over Washington because I cannot just root for Washington.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm
at the point where I would pick a division.
You want to give them?
I'm at the point where I pick a division team over Falcons. I can't stand them niggas. I really do. I picked the Ravens to beat them if they're playing them. I picked the Browns to beat them. I picked the Bengals to beat them if they were playing the Falcons. I can't stand Atlanta and how they move. I can't.
That's a 1 o'clock game, right? Yeah, yes, sir. Or should I go easy? Bills over Texans.
If you do that, I'm on your head. I'm on your head for 2 weeks.
I'm taking Falcons. I'm taking Falcons, and I'm going 3. Falcons and 3. That's my 3 points. I figure,
the Falcons. For your 3-pointer?
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't wait till you
ATL.
fall in your face with that.
I'm going ATL for my 3 points. You know, they played hey, they beat the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know. Danny Dimes was garbage. No, they say he played well. Alright. Washington.
Anyway, B, let me give you my 3 real quick, please.
Hold on. I got what's the 4 o'clock?
My 3 is already ready. Oh,
Wait, 4 o'clock. Wait a minute. Cardinals? Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
man, it's the gay shit. It's the gay shit with having to pick a Monday night game. That's the bullshit.
Nah, that's what's up.
Nah, I hate that.
I know it makes it difficult, right?
No, it's gay. That's what it is.
Why is it gay?
Because I already got my 3 that I would take easily. I would easily do Chiefs for my 3. I would do
You know what?
the Rams for my 2.
I'm gonna go
And the
Packers.
Seahawks for my 1.
I'm gonna go Packers over Steelers.
Okay.
I'm doing Sunday
What's the
night.
problem?
That's
Tyler, Sunday night too.
because you want me to worry about
Sunday
taking a
night,
stupid ass
right
Monday
now.
night game.
Yeah, only because we have to go. I want to go head to head in one game
Why?
to make having to pick your points strategic and more interesting.
I picked 3 interesting games though.
It's okay.
Alright, I got the
Listen,
Packers. I
you're
got the
lucky
Packers
because-
for 2 and Raiders
listen,
for 1.
One year I was thinking about is one's gonna have to be the Monday night game.
Can we
Then
do 4 then?
Then we pick,
Let's do 4.
then we
Let's do
pick-
4. Let's do 4. Come on, man.
Then we
Let's do
pick
4.
one game, and then we have to pick one, and then one game has to be your
Let's do 4.
favorite team.
Let's do 4 then.
So you always like Mark will always have to pick Dallas, but I was like, no, then it'll double lap into
Let's
the
do
thing.
4. Come on.
Well, I can switch up
Let's
to the
do 4.
Raiders.
No,
I can switch up to the Dolphins.
Let's do
I can
4.
switch up.
It's already
Can I
3-2-1.
switch up?
It's too late. It's okay.
Let's
It's
do 4.
3-2-1 and it's
Next year,
3
next
picks.
year, next year.
Yeah, next year we're doing 4.
4 picks?
Yeah, 4. 4. Next year's 4.
That's a lot of picks.
Oh my
That's
god.
a lot of
I
picks.
can't.
You don't
Oh
understand.
my.
That's a lot
No,
of picks.
what we should do is pick third. If we're gonna do Monday night, we should do Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night, and then one game.
So 3
1
head
o'clock.
so 3 head to heads.
Yeah,
Now watch him agree to that. Watch him agree to that.
I'm saying.
Oh my god.
But
He's already grinning.
you know why?
He's already fucking
No.
grinning.
You know
oh
why?
my god.
Because-
That's bullshit.
I like the level
Because,
of
right?
difficulty. I
bullshit.
like the level of difficulty.
That's bullshit,
Yo,
man.
because what?
I gotta waste
the
my
tie-
time
the
picking a
tiebreaker-
Thursday night game.
The tiebreaker is the ones we pick between 1 and 4.
Listen, it's the level of difficulty.
That's
You know what I'm
It
saying?
forces it to be more strategic.
I'm winning right now.
Sorry.
Hey, however you want to do it.
Bullshit.
I'm winning.
Bullshit. I just
Hey,
said
I'm
let's
winning.
do 4.
Let's
I
get
just
winning.
I just said let's do 4.
Four's a lot of games.
You poo-poo it. It's a lot of games.
It is a lot
Mark
of games.
says let's do Thursday night and Sunday.
But it made
Monday.
more.
That makes
That's why you got to talk to me before you become. You
that
know,
makes
you know what I'm saying? We have to
that
have.
helps add to it.
You know, that's the.
Why are
host.
you backing
So
the black Skip Bayless right now?
Listen,
I'm
man.
disappointed in you.
I'm trying to get you in my listen.
I'm
we have to-
disappointed in you.
I don't want you.
You are
listen,
backing
man.
the black Skip Bayless. I want to murder the regular Skip Bayless.
But isn't that a good idea though? Thursday, Sunday, Monday.
No.
And then we pick-
The thought of
Of course
having
it does.
the thought of having to
Because
pick
the tie-
between
the-
Jacksonville
whatever
and
breaker-
Cincinnati.
The breaker's 1 and 4.
See, I like the head to heads.
The
Like
Yeah.
fuck the
me
head
too.
to head.
that should make that shit interesting.
Interesting.
It's okay.
Yo, let me get my picks. So I bounce.
Well, we were waiting on you.
I got. No, you fucking.
I didn't do
I
anything.
told you my shit.
I didn't do anything. You said Atlanta for your 3.
Yeah.
KJ tried to give his picks.
And
he
I
paused.
said Raiders for 1. Monday night.
Chargers for 1.
One second. Okay.
Rams
One-
for 2.
one at a time.
Chiefs for 3. No. You gonna get all these shits at once.
Okay, do you want to break the
No,
game down?
no. You get to listen.
Do you want to break the game down?
You gonna let me pick my 3 picks, whatever the fuck I want to pick. I gotta listen to this nonsense about picking a Monday night game. I don't care
I
about
still
that
didn't hear
game.
what you said. What's your games?
Oh, Packers. Packers was 2.
Jesus.
Chiefs 3, Rams 2, Chargers 1. Listen.
Relax, man. I was trying to do my shit. Why you gotta?
No,
Chiefs 3.
because he said he didn't
I
hear.
didn't. You said Chiefs 3.
Because he said he didn't hear, so I had to yell.
Chiefs 3.
You got me.
No. Listen.
That's what I'm saying. Why you? You see what I'm saying? Why he got to cut the line?
Listen,
I'm
y'all-
next. I'm next.
How about this?
I said, listen,
How about-
man.
how about we try to
I
do
want my 4.
How about
I
we-
want to pick
how
the
about we-
3
how
that
about we
I
do
want to
this?
pick.
I
How
said
about we
the
do
Falcons.
this?
I want to
3.
pick the 3 that I want to pick.
Listen, Falcons 3.
Okay.
Falcons 3.
Okay. Pause for a second. Make your picks. Give me some breakdown.
So I threw the
Okay. Y'all forgot we doing a radio show here. Make your picks.
It's a podcast.
Give me a little breakdown.
Can I do my 3?
I'm saying I got difference. I'm trying to leave. I got here first. I gotta bounce, bro. I got.
No, what I'm saying is, can I do any
do.
3 I want to do?
Wait, hold on.
I don't care about Monday night.
Early game,
you talking about
afternoon game.
Justin ain't playing good enough to be the. Herbert.
Like you keep saying that you want to do your picks and leave, but you really you've been your biggest distraction, to be honest with you.
Oh, listen, man.
Listen, no. One of the times you want to do your picks, I sat back and watched you sideboard with KJ. So,
bro, Falcons 3.
Talk to me.
We talked about that though.
Yeah, I really want to know why you picking the Falcons as one of your 3B. I'm interested in this.
I said
they
beat the Giants.
You could have said Tennessee over the Jets.
That's easy though.
You could have said, fuck that. You could have said Dolphins over the Colts.
So you think they're on the road?
You know what? I did pick the Dolphins.
You could have said Colts over the Dolphins.
Anyway, I'm going ATL.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Matt Ryan's gonna have the best game.
He don't even believe it. He's laughing.
Yeah, he's gonna have the best game he has had in 3 years. That since he got to the Super Bowl. He going all those rumors.
That's the Cowboy fan in them talking, America. That's the Cowboy fan hoping Washington gets embarrassed. Hey B, record this, okay?
That defense.
At what point of the show? Because remember, when Washington win,
Atlanta's defense stepped up against the Giants.
Against
they stepped up for the Giants, B.
You got the time on this, right, B? You got the time on this, right? Because when Monday happens, no, we have to play this the next time Mark is in studio.
You know what? Last year we were banging on Atlanta, and then Talon was like, you know what? I'm gonna pick Atlanta anyway, just because I don't want to do all of us have the same. Exactly. So.
And I regretted it.
Look at you dragging. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed. You're dragging another man down for his. Ooh. Don't let Washington win. I swear to God.
You need to be a lawyer. Just go to law school. Go ahead. Go to law school.
Just know, if Washington win, we on this man's head for about a good 10-15 minutes. You heard me?
Yo, if Washington
we on
wins,
his head. We're on his
if Washington
head.
wins, Atlanta doesn't exist.
Atlanta
doesn't exist.
Let's talk about your number 2.
At this point, I hope Atlanta win. At this point, I hope they win. Because
no, if Atlanta wins, I'm good. That's 3 points.
Trust me. I hope
I'm putting the 3 on it.
Because listen,
I'm putting the 3 on it.
Listen, Atlanta is known for letting niggas down. I don't want you to come in here after Atlanta takes an L. Because I promise you, I'm going to make sure you feel it.
ATL, don't let me down. Please don't let me down. All the Falcon fans, let's hold hands. Mark 3 points. Mark 3 points. Mark 3 points.
So who do you have for your 2?
Green Bay.
Green Bay. Who's Green Bay playing?
Green Bay is playing.
You're playing Pittsburgh.
Yes, Pittsburgh. Exactly. Playing Pittsburgh. My man's. My co-host. Yeah, I'm going against. Yeah.
That's the only reason?
That's the only reason.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
Let me know.
That's the only reason. I'm like, listen, I just want to see his misery. Like, fuck, Pitt lost again. That's a bad man. Like, yeah, I want him. He's going to say it too. He's going to say it on air. Listen to me now. When Pitt gets blown out or whatever, and Rodgers gets busy,
you know that you picked Green Bay just because.
he gonna be like, he a bad man.
And then you're picking
Las
Vegas. And you said Las Vegas for your 1. That's
all right. And we can talk about the Raiders.
Ain't shit to break down there. I understand that's your
second.
Second team.
No, Raiders. I can break some shit down. You know what? You know what's dope about the Raiders? They don't call blitzes. They just straight up, all 4 against your 5, and who's winning?
Generate a pass rush. Basically.
Oh, yo, they don't blitz, and they're on the quarterback's ass. I'm like, yo, I don't know. Defensive coordinator's getting busy. I'm like, yo, to watch them. Yo, going to Dallas for me is like a win-win. You know what I'm saying? Cowboys win, I'm good. Raiders win, I'm good.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, that's when you going when they play the Raiders?
yeah.
Oh shit, that's right. You get the double dip. And then if it ends up in a draw, then you can just go join Hank and them.
Who, what?
Hank, you know.
Hank and who? Hank and what?
Hank, Bobby.
Wait a minute. What?
What?
Exactly. Google. I don't know what happened. Must be 907.
There's a reminder for Talon.
From King of the Hill?
Propane, bitches.
Exactly. So what you guys just heard is a notification for something that we like to do here on the MyT Sports Podcast. And what that is called, it is called the 21 Light Salute. Now the 21 Light Salute was started here by my co-host Mark. And since this is Mark's thing, I'll let him talk about it.
This is what we do. From 902.
And one of the lights is right there, just to let you know. You can see it down there.
Yeah.
It
Well,
looks like this. Talk and walk.
Oh,
talk and chew gum. There you go.
there you go. So, so 21 Light Salute is for those that passed away. We trying to show them love. Man, I've been saying this for like
That's what
2+ years. Yeah, since 2020, I came up with this idea. We flick our lights 7 times to show love for those that have passed away.
Or prospering in any way. It doesn't have to always be negative.
Anybody that's been affected
Thank
by
you,
COVID.
So we're gonna flick our lights.
Alright. That's
One.
1. That's 2. We're not through. That's 3. And that's 4. We got some
Ooh.
more. And that's 5 for those alive. And that's 6. We stay in the mix. And that's 7 for those in heaven. Alright, that's that 21 Light Salute. Like
Yay, yay!
Alright, so we
Show
ended up
love,
getting
baby.
so
Show
we ended up
love.
getting Mark's 3 picks. He picked Atlanta because they should be able to beat Washington. He picked Green Bay just to go against KJ and Pittsburgh, and then he picked Las Vegas because that's his second team.
And it's gonna be amazing when I go to Dallas.
Now,
Hopefully I get there. I'm not fucking. I bought the tickets. I got everything.
so KJ, would you like to
You know
go
what, don't
next,
negative.
or you want me to go first?
All positive.
Nah, I'll go first. Get it out the way.
Alrighty. Who do you got for your 3 pick? You already said that was KC.
KC.
Easy pick.
Who is this 3 again? Let me know who is 3.
Atlanta, Green Bay, and Las Vegas.
Atlanta's easy. Against Washington. Come on, Green Bay.
Weren't you just talking about possibly
I
picking
guess.
Buffalo?
Hmm?
Weren't you just talking about picking Buffalo?
Nah, Buffalo. Nah. I said the Dolphins.
Well, all I'm saying
say
is
Buffalo.
focus on your phone there.
Yeah, I'm looking at the picks. I'm trying
yeah,
to see what you're gonna pick.
Focus there.
Hold on,
Leave
let
me
yeah,
and my
let me-
picks
yeah,
alone.
hold on.
Thank you. Shut your mouth.
Nah, I can see it.
Anyway,
All right.
Yeah, exactly. Mark
Washington.
vision. Mark vision.
You got Washington Falcons. You got Texans Bills.
Mark, let him talk. He's making his picks. Why do you need? You don't even need to talk anymore.
Aren't you the one that
Well,
said you
you
need
do
to
it
go?
too. Shit.
Aren't you the one that said you needed to go? And
I want to hear this bullshit though.
And make love to your wife. No, go,
Hey,
brother.
hey. Come on now.
Go, brother, man.
Wait, let me see how much time I got. I got 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Okay. 9:15.
T, go ahead. No, you go, B.
No, I want to hear your bullshit. Come on now.
KJ, you started.
No, T, go ahead, T. Go ahead, T. Go ahead, T.
Mhm.
You can listen on the way home, B.
He already gave his picks. It's your turn.
No, T said, do you want me to go first or whatnot? So T didn't go yet. Go ahead. You know I'm petty. I will stretch this time to 9:15 before I do anything. You know I'm petty.
KJ,
King
just go
petty.
ahead.
Yeah, bro.
I'm King petty.
KJ,
I will stretch this time out just because you talking shit.
You're not gonna.
KJ,
Because you talking shit, you had to bring that shit here. Talk about easy pick. Like I won't stretch that shit out.
KJ, just
Do
go
you
ahead and
know
make your
me?
picks, please.
Do you know who you talking to? What the fuck?
So why
You
K-
should know better.
Well, you
so why
going Bills?
KC over Philly?
No, that's what you was gonna pick at one point. The
Oh,
Bills,
hell
I
no,
didn't even think
never.
about. I didn't even think about bringing the Bills up.
Why
Because
KC
like
over-
you said,
Did you
easy
take the Browns?
pick, right?
You gonna take the Browns?
No, I wasn't taking the Browns.
Oh no, you're gonna take Tennessee. He's taking Tennessee.
No, I'm not taking
He's
Tennessee.
taking Tennessee over the Jets.
I'm not taking
He's
Tennessee.
taking Tennessee over the Jets.
You want to know why Tennessee's not one of my three?
Because the two
know?
receivers are out.
Boom, just like that. The two receivers are out. I'm not costing myself the opportunity to lose when Tennessee doesn't have two of their most valuable weapons.
I got the defense playing.
Besides, in terms of the Browns game, I got the Vikings pulling the upset.
So shit.
Yeah, but I'm not putting them on my three. They're not on my three. That's on my parlay though for Sunday.
For fantasy.
The MyT Fantasy Football Tips. Not winning tips. Just
that's about a
tips.
minute long right there. You costing yourself time, brother.
No, I love that shit.
You costing yourself time. It's 9:11 now. You got 9:12 now. You got 3 minutes. Go ahead.
All right.
You're not gonna hear my picks.
Guys, play nice.
You're not gonna hear my picks. That's what's funny. I'm gonna stretch this motherfucker out.
So, Panthers defense or Titans against the Jets?
Panthers defense or Titans defense?
Yeah.
Panthers defense.
Panthers defense.
Against the Cowboys.
Panthers defense.
Panthers defense.
Titans defense against the Jets.
I still don't trust the Titans defense.
You asked us.
All right.
Listen, what do they call? Not winning tips.
Just
the
the
tips.
tips.
The Panthers defense, I at least know will give me some type of pressure. The Titans defense, I watched Kyler Murray put 38 on their head. I watched Russell Wilson put 30 on their head, even in a loss. Carson Wentz only didn't do that because his ankles is boo-boo.
So, KJ, who you got for your 2-pick?
Nah, B. Like I said, I'm dragging this out. Mark got to leave at 9:15. It's
Like,
9:13
I'm
right
gonna call
now.
in. I'm gonna call in.
I'm petty. While you walking down, I'm gonna get my 2 picks.
Alright, so while KJ continues to be petty, right? I'll go ahead and give you guys my 3 picks.
Petty Friday?
Yeah, Petty Friday, because you wanted to talk shit.
About who? About all your teams.
I'll pay your Green Bay.
Yay, all day.
So since you're gonna be here for at least 2 more minutes, I'll start off backwards, right? My 1 pointer, I'm going with Carolina over Dallas.
The fact that you even put that in your 3, I'm not confident in that shit at all.
Right.
I'm gonna be real with
See,
you.
nigga.
You know what? You see, now he copped the squad. Now he copped the squad.
Mira.
He don't even have the phone. The phone is over there. The phone is over there.
No, espérate. Vamos a ver. Dime, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué fucking North Carolina mierda esa? Sam, oh, cause the Jet, Nueva York.
Listen, B.
Tú eres de Nueva York. Eso por qué, ¿verdad?
Remember the
Ahora
2016
Sam,
season?
ahora tú quieres de Sam, ajá.
Remember the
Okay, está bien.
2016 season?
Y'all hear all this Puerto Rican he talking?
Vamos a ver. Mira, dame se lleva, coño.
Listen.
Espérate.
Remember the
Vamos a ver.
2016 season? I'm catching those vibes all over again.
With Dallas?
When they was running through everybody, talking that hot shit in the very first game of the
¿Por qué tú
playoffs.
estás hablando ese?
Hell!
Mira, ven,
Hell!
siéntate.
To that bad man.
Siéntate.
To that bad
Ven,
man.
siéntate aquí.
Yeah, because I hit a nerve.
Vamos.
I hit a nerve. I hit a nerve. Instagram. I hit a nerve.
Oye,
I hit a nerve.
Hershey, vamos, Hershey. Ven para acá. Ven para acá, siéntate.
Oye, loca.
All right, white chocolate.
You know what I'm saying? Vamos, loco. Chocolate, siéntate.
You see, I hit a nerve, right?
Okay, so
I hit a nerve.
Chocolate.
I done hit a nerve.
So obviously
Now he need to hit that. He need to hit the shit again.
we're all looking at the.
So you taking the Panthers?
We're all looking at the early
Taking the Panthers
games,
for
right?
what?
And I'm trying to figure out which one of the early games that I want to go with. I could have just went.
Pick one, bro.
I just told you. You just spent the last 5 minutes in Spanish asking me why I picked Carolina over Dallas. Is it because of my New York affiliates of why I picked them? In case you guys didn't understand what the fuck he was saying. He was asked, so I'm trying to answer that now.
Háblame en español, yo no sé inglés.
No,
¿Qué estás hablando?
Talent,
Vamos a ver.
my brother. Do you mind if I
Oye,
interrupt real
Bori.
quick? You mind if I interrupt real quick?
Papa San,
It's
dime
not-
algo.
Oye, loca.
It's 9:15. Mark said he had to leave in 5 minutes. That was 9:10. This 9:15. Go ahead and head out, B. Go
So-
ahead and head out.
And then he picked Carolina.
Oh, now you need to sit down. Now that he
So
picked Carolina.
No, not only had to sit down.
It's a process of elimination, half of it, right? Because I'm looking at all of the early games. I'm trying to figure out, okay, which one of these games.
I respect that you only give it 1 point.
Yeah, which one of these games do I feel comfortable picking? I could have gone easy.
Now, if you would have said 3, I would have.
I could have gone easy peasy Buffalo Houston, and you know what I mean. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. He coming at me talking about easy picks. If I'm looking for easy picks, that's an easy pick I'm gonna take.
And then
Shit me.
And then the other easy peasy would have been Kansas City. So I'm like, okay, if I don't want to go those two, which are the other ones? And then all the other games are kind of tough. All like we're talking about Tennessee versus the Jets. Tennessee got two of their one of their wide receivers missing. We got Giants.
Who you got your first game?
We got Giants versus New Orleans. Trust me, I thought about picking Famous Jameis. You know how much I like me some Famous Jameis. I thought about picking.
No. You thought about picking Turn of a Chink.
When I pick him to win, I need him to be famous.
But we know his number 1 nickname here is Turn of a Chink. Turn of a Chink. Turn of a Chink. Turn of a Chink.
Cleveland versus Minnesota.
That's an upset.
I understand. I understand Cleveland possibly winning that game.
I'm taking Minnesota.
You taking Minnesota?
I'm taking Minnesota.
You taking Cousins?
But I don't know. See, what's his name is injured though, isn't he?
Who?
Cook.
He was injured last week, and they still took care of Seattle.
No, Seattle. Oh, my son. Marcus is feeling some
Division.
type of way.
Minnesota and Seattle.
Not at all. Not at all. And
Marcus-
Cleveland defense is
feeling
sweet.
some type of
Don't
way,
let what they
dog.
did to the Bears last week fool you. Their defense is still sweet. It's those 2 pass rushers that they have. If those pass rushers not getting there, their defense is sweet. Their defense is sweet. The Bears just played dumb offense, which is why Matt Nagy needed to be fired this week. I already explained that to you on Wednesday. I already explained that to the T.
So that's a lot of the reasons. Like I was doing a process of elimination, but then also, I like Carolina, and I think that they're on the right path. And out of all of the teams I can think about there, I want to see them succeed.
Call you back.
Right, I want to see them succeed, and also I knew that if I picked Carolina over Dallas, you'll feel it in your left rib.
Real good, like some.
The same shit you did. Listen, it's the same shit you did to
No.
KJ with Green Bay.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's why I did it. Because I know it was coming. That's exactly. Subconsciously, I knew that shit was going to happen.
He felt it. He felt it in his chest.
I'm like,
I knew what
you
that
ain't got
was.
no team.
I knew what that was.
Wait, you ain't got no team, dog. Like Giants or Jets or Atlanta. I don't know who you like. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You see the petty hitting right now? You see the petty hitting?
Atlanta? Listen.
Yeah. Explain it. Explain
the
Atlanta pick.
No. You said you.
I was thinking Trae Young. That's
you
what.
think I like Atlanta?
Trae Young came in my head.
You see him go to Trae Young. You see him go to Trae. B, I'm proud of you. B, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. He said Trae Young, and you didn't get ugly in the face. I'm proud of you, B.
It's okay. Like listen,
you know what he's doing, right? You know what he's doing, right?
He's trying to antagonize me.
Yeah. You see, we gotta stay strong.
But we gotta stay strong.
He doesn't say to me. He doesn't say to me.
You got to cut it
out. But it worked on him.
It worked on him.
But it didn't work on us. We gotta stay strong, B. It's that light skin tendency shit. It's that light skin shit right there.
I'm gonna tell you.
Tatum for MVP.
I'm gonna tell you when I had my first problems with that.
Jason Tatum for MVP.
Let's let you guys know.
Put it on the wall. Put it on the wall.
Go ahead. Write it down.
Tatum.
The wall's right there. Go ahead, write it down, B.
Tatum MVP.
Yeah, make sure you write it nice and big.
Blue.
Right, make sure you write it nice and big so we can laugh at you at the end of the year.
Jason Tatum MVP.
Write it nice and big.
Well, I can't wait till tomorrow. I can't wait till next week's Wednesday show.
You know what?
No, hell no.
The same way I ain't ready to write it, he ain't ready to get it.
Fuck that. I'm a write it for you.
You can't write it for him.
I gotta.
He's not committed.
I gotta put it myself.
You can't force commit him.
Come on, B.
You can't force commit him.
He talked that hot shit. He got right here. He put the cap behind the pin,
Exactly.
B.
When he got there, he was like, yeah, I don't got that much conviction.
He knew he was trying
exactly.
to. He knew he was trying to.
I'm gonna tell you this.
That's
not even put it on the board and then try to exit out. No, that's permanent Morgan. That's on your permanent record.
It's like, you know when you're youngin' and she takes her panties off and you're like, should I do it? Nah, fuck it, I'm out. I saw some panties, but I didn't like the smell.
Ah, damn.
I didn't like the smell of panties. I gotta go.
So my number 2, I got Las Vegas. Right, I'm taking the Raiders. I'm taking the Raiders over the Chargers. Like I said, this is our head-to-head game. We all forced to pick here. I figure I'll give them my. I'll give them
You
my.
said it quick though. I still like.
I'll give them my 2-pointer here. The Chargers.
Woo, 2 points.
The Chargers right now are still trying to get some pieces together. So if I think Las Vegas is gonna win here, I'm gonna give them some considerable points. I'm gonna pick them with Las Vegas for my number three pick. Right now, I'm going into the evening games where I had to choose from Cleveland versus the.
Oh, I thought he was going Patriots.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. Seattle versus San Fran. Arizona versus the Raiders. We got Pittsburgh, Green Bay, Baltimore, Denver, Tampa Bay.
Sunday
versus
night,
New
bro.
England.
Pick a Sunday night. Bucks or.
I'm not picking
That's
Tom
easy.
Brady for shit. I am not.
But why?
Fuck that.
That's what I'm saying. If we had to pick.
You tried to get it for Sunday night to make it pick Tom Brady. You ain't right. You ain't right.
You got that
You
shit.
ain't right.
I'm like, pick Sunday night. Pick Sunday night. Because I know that's a straight L. I know that's a straight L.
Now
yeah,
I
put
caught
2
you.
points on
No,
that
I'm not
shit.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Those 2 points.
No. I'm not gonna hold you. I caught on. Now I wish that we had to pick the Sunday night because he would have had to choose either between Tom Brady or the Patriots. That would have been an all-timer. That would have been an all-timer.
You know what?
Oh my God! I
can't do it.
I wish it was on Monday night. I wish it was on either Monday night or we just had to pick the Sunday night game as well. Lord.
I can't do it.
I think they playing. They gotta be on Monday night.
So
they're on Sunday night. Sunday night is actually.
Thank God it's a Sunday night game.
No,
and not the
I'm
Monday
saying-
night game. Thank God
I'm
it's
saying
not the Monday
coming
night
up,
game.
they gotta be on a Monday night.
Who?
They will be.
Patriots?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, they got.
Yeah. When they play, when they smoke the Giants, they gotta play them.
Oh, Monday night is a Giants.
I think so. Yeah, they play the
I'm
Giants on
gonna
Monday
give them
night.
3 points. Fuck that. I'm trying to win.
Wow.
I'm not big. But see, Giants not his real team though. He's still an undercover Jets fan. He's still an undercover Jets fan. Don't get it twisted. That's the thing. That's why he don't care.
I'm hoping for the Jets this weekend.
Stop doing that.
That's why he don't care.
They playing Denver?
Got purple lights, my purple life, chilling with my purple wife, my purple heights, my purple eyes.
Actually, looking at Tampa
Okay, so for my
like
3-point game,
like I said, they got the
for my
Giants
3-point
on
game,
Monday Night Football.
I am going with.
I know they got him on Monday Night Football.
I'm going with the guy.
I hope Phil
that has
Simmons
been the
walks
most-
out that tunnel.
I'm going with the guy that's been the most winningest quarterback in the
Lawrence
NFL
Taylor.
since he's been in the league.
Prescott.
And that is Lamar Jackson. I'm going with Baltimore.
Oh, you know his back hurts,
That's
right?
a tricky game.
Over Denver.
That's a tricky game.
His back hurts.
I know.
That's
Back
a-
hurt last time too.
That's a tricky game, B. That shit is so tricky.
Is Denver for real? Because if
it's
they
either
win and go
Action
4-0,
Jackson or
Listen, B.
Steady.
Yo,
Listen,
if they
no,
beat if they
It's
beat
that
Baltimore,
defense.
are they legit? Because
It's that defense,
everybody's
B.
saying it's like, nah, they're not legit. The competition they played,
B.
and if
KJ,
you
One
win,
one thing that's not faulty is that defense. That defense been consistent since the year they won that Super Bowl. That shit hadn't fell off.
Mhm.
It's that offenses that's been
No,
booty.
that
You're
defense
been
That's why they've
solid.
been looking for a quarterback for a minute.
And the way Teddy playing right now, Teddy out here had 300
Teddy's
yards.
been
each
playing
game.
like that, man.
Nah, not like this.
Yo,
not
he
like
been
this.
playing,
no,
man.
No. Teddy has had close to, if not 300 yards in every game so far this year. Throwing it deep and shit like that. Teddy before was like fucking game manager type shit. No.
So needless to say, I didn't pick an easy game to get my most points.
No, look. Kudos to you.
Oh.
Like I said, that's been the trickiest game of the week.
All right, peoples.
KJ,
Love you, B.
let's get your
Be
pick
safe,
here.
B.
This is what I was waiting for. Wifey's.
Nice and
Question
ready.
mark text?
Nice and ready for you.
You guys done? Question mark.
Yes.
Yes.
Just finished.
Amen.
Jets
My
are
brother.
finished.
Just
Jets are finished.
Right.
Amen to that.
Wait.
So KJ, we got Casey at your 3. Who's your 2?
Yeah,
Yay.
Casey at my 3. My 2.
Buffalo.
I know, right? But see, here's where he's fucking up. You can't pick 2 afternoon. You can't pick 2.
Oh, I didn't even know. I just know Buffalo.
Foolish man.
Exactly.
Foolish man.
That was the point the first
go,
time.
Go ahead. Go home, B. Go home. Get out of here.
Still gonna win.
No matter what?
Yo.
Who was your 3 again? Let me hear it one more time. You said
Green Bay?
You said Green Bay.
Atlanta. And Vegas. And Atlanta got 3 points.
So after this week, KJ may take the lead.
That's why I'm laughing.
Well,
Let's
we
see.
gonna see.
Wait. Which one was your 3
Actually,
though?
no. Wait, KJ.
Which one was your 3?
Atlanta.
Huh?
Atlanta.
Wait, KJ. Ironically, if you hit all of your picks and he loses Atlanta but wins Green Bay and Las Vegas, you guys end up being tied.
No. There ain't no scenario. Shit, I'm getting my 3. I'm getting my 3.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I
Put it
swear.
in the bank.
Don't let the next time Mark come in here and Atlanta lost. Because, Lord, I'm going to make sure he feel it. I'm going to make sure he feel it. Ooh.
KJ, we're down to about a minute.
Oh, my fault. Let me go. Rams. I'll go.
Tune
I'll
in
go
Monday,
Rams.
Wednesday,
Even though I'm
Friday.
picking Seattle to beat the 49ers.
We in
But the
Sharpies on
Rams. The
Monday.
Rams is my 2.
Come see us. I'll
The
be
Rams
there.
is my 2 because I'm really
KJ
skeptical
got
on the Cardinals in terms of what they've been doing. I like
You
what the
got
Rams
Day
been
Day.
doing in terms of defense and offense and whatnot. And then for my 1, I'll take the Chargers over the Raiders.
Mark, stop talking.
I'll take the Chargers over the Raiders. I think the Chargers have a more complete offense and more efficient than the Raiders are, as much as Derek Carr's been balling and as much of an MVP candidate that he is and whatnot. The Chargers have a better receiving core than the Raiders, and they have a better secondary, which goes a long way.
Who has a better secondary?
So who did you
The
pick?
Chargers.
The Chargers?
Chargers got a better secondary.
Better secondary than the
So you
Raiders.
going both? So you going both?
You have a better defensive line. You have a better defensive line. I'm giving you that. But outside of your defensive
Yeah, we
line,
ain't got time to throw. What you gonna be doing?
outside of
We
your,
ain't gotta be that good back there.
outside of your defensive
Sorry.
line, you're sweet.
I tried.
Listen, if you ain't got time to throw,
I just told you.
you don't
Outside
need that deep back.
outside
Yo,
of your
Abrams is a beast though.
Bonus roll, bonus
Don't
roll.
you need to go?
Bonus roll,
Don't you need
bonus
to go?
roll.
Lag.
Yeah, he's got
Go
to.
home. Go home, B. Go home.
Love y'all.
Don't love you too, B. Love you too. You know that. Don't come in here if Atlanta loses though.
Always you are.
He picked Atlanta.
Ooh. You know the curse, B. You know the curse. Y'all learned week 1. You lucky I wasn't here for that. That's the thing. You lucky I wasn't here for that shit.
Well,
Because
maybe not
ooh,
laugh.
B, I'd have been laughing in your face the whole time. The Eagles won me some good money that game against Washington.
Improve
Washington.
Washington.
Atlanta offensive line is garbage. Chase Young, Sweat.
It's okay. I need him to throw away his 3. We need him to lose his
I'm
3.
I'm trying to tell you. He did me a favor. He did us a favor, B.
Sun's
I'm
out.
definitely him to lose his 3.
I gotta get the wifey.
Heard the
She out here
casino
tripping
got all the
because now
papers.
she mad. Oh, that I came here
Don't wanna
instead.
go far.
When, motherfucker, you was going to dinner with your
Wild
family.
night.
You was going to dinner with your family at 6 o'clock.
Tired.
I got off work. What the fuck?
MyT.
Sports.